What's happening, my boxing brethren? What's happening, my mates? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and boy, oh boy, this is a fight that's been brewing since I ever came on YouTube. Yes, this is a fight that Rapstar has called when he came first on these YouTube streets. You can ask everybody. There was a lot of war on the YTBC with the Haneys versus the Lopezes. And every other day, there was free smoke when it come to Devin Haney and TEOFIMO Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Rapstar 2025 lightweight fight. The super lightweight fight for Rapstar Boxing Knowledge is Devin Haney versus TEOFIMO Lopez. This is a fight that I've been calling and I've been talking about to TEOFIMO Lopez, his dad, Bill Haney. I've been speaking to both camps for many years. None of you ain't even going to probably believe this. And I can prove it to you. And Don Ramon, I don't cap. Hey, Don Ramon, did you know this? I will get Bill Haney over here. And TEOFIMO Lopez's dad, 4 years ago, told me, hey, Rapstar, if Bill Haney wants that fight, tell him we'll take that fight for 4 million. Do you know that I called Bill Haney one day? Listen to this story. I called Bill Haney on his phone. And I said to Bill Haney, Bill, TEOFIMO Lopez and his dad want the fight. And Bill Haney spoke to me about this fight on the phone. And I said, Bill, let's get this money and let's get this fight together. Do you know that I was speaking to both camps to try and make this fight once? Beat that. I was speaking to Bill Haney and I was speaking to the Lopezes. And I wanted to see if I could get this fight. And we can push this motherfucking fight. Yeah? At the end of the day, this fight, I've been talking about this fight for over 5 fucking years. And 3 years ago, I was calling them to see if they're going to make this fight, bro. Beat that. And if Bill Haney comes on here, Bill Haney will confirm that Rapstar called him to say that this fight needs to happen. And I was the one saying to them, can you get the money to make this fight? Now, let me say this, ladies and gentlemen. Forget all about the Ryan Garcia and the Devin Haney shit. Devin Haney and TEOFIMO Lopez have been matched up for many years. This is the biggest fight in 2025. I'm telling you. And this fight is brewing up right now. And I believe, listen to what I'm going to say to you. This fight is going to happen. And I'm going to tell you why this fight is going to happen in 2025. And why it took so many years to make this fight. First of all, let's go to the rivalry. Let's go to where this fight started and why there is rivalry between TEOFIMO Lopez and Devin Haney. First of all, the fans of TEOFIMO Lopez, they don't like Devin Haney. And Devin Haney fans, they don't like TEOFIMO Lopez, and they don't like TEOFIMO Lopez fans. There's been a lot of back and forth and cursing between both of these guys. But I will tell you where this whole madness, why this TEOFIMO Lopez, Devin Haney, is bigger than what people think it is. Because when TEOFIMO Lopez went to fight Lomachenko, Devin Haney was saying that TEOFIMO Lopez is fighting Loma, but it should be him fighting Lomachenko. Because Devin Haney got an email belt. And TEOFIMO went to fight Lomachenko for the real belt. But what happened? The WBC made a franchise belt and they gave Devin Haney the regular belt. So then there was a lot of back and forth. Well, Devin Haney's got the real belt. TEOFIMO Lopez got a franchise belt. So that's where that stuff started in the beginning. But then TEOFIMO Lopez really should have become undisputed. TEOFIMO Lopez should have been the undisputed king. At the time, they made him undisputed. But TEOFIMO Lopez then fought George Kambosos and lost all his belts. And that's when Devin Haney came in. Devin Haney then beats the guy who beats TEOFIMO and takes all the belts. And Devin Haney becomes the undisputed king. So TEO should have been the undisputed king, but Devin Haney now becomes the undisputed king. And everybody knows what happened with the WBC, the franchise belt. I can't be bothered to go into it. We've been speaking about this for many years. Everybody knows how TEOFIMO should have been undisputed, but he didn't because he had the franchise belt and they didn't recognize the franchise belt. So Devin Haney then beats George Kambosos and becomes the fucking undisputed king. So then there was this, oh, Devin Haney beat the guy who beat TEOFIMO, right? Right. Now, who was the real undisputed champion? It should have been TEOFIMO, but Devin Haney got the flowers. Devin Haney got the undisputed championship, not TEOFIMO. Number one. Number two, there's always been that rivalry. Who's going to win? Is it going to be TEOFIMO or is it going to be Devin Haney? Now, we know both of them guys have sparred each other many times. Both of these guys have had sparred each other behind the scenes. Right? Now, then you got TEOFIMO, who beats Lomachenko, right? But when Devin Haney defends his belt versus Lomachenko, Devin Haney has a very close fight. And a lot of people feel that Devin Haney should have lost that fight with Loma, but he won the fight with Lomachenko, right? So both of these guys are only 3 people in the world that have beaten Lomachenko, bro. And whoever's beaten Lomachenko never wins the fight looking like they won the fight. Every fight that Lomachenko lost like a fucking champ. He lost with his head up high. Those fights were very, very controversial. Lomachenko lost to Salido. Salido is the guy that was punching Lomachenko in the balls. Remember? And he lost a split decision where on his second fight. But Lomachenko never ever lost again until he fought TEOFIMO Lopez. And TEOFIMO Lopez and Lomachenko didn't throw any punches for the first 5 rounds, bro. Lomachenko didn't even throw any punches for the first 5 rounds. You idiot. Shut up, Mirage, you dumb fuck. I don't even want to contact Jose Benavidez because of dumb fucks like you. And let me tell you something, Mirage. If you really know the true story, then you know that I'm a man that share connections. You idiot. I don't want to get Jose Benavidez over here, bro, because you're a fool. You can't even fucking speak when I got Benavidez over here, bro. And now you're telling me, oh, Benavidez came to Punch's channel. So what? I'm really happy that he came to Punch's channel. How about that? Maybe I must have told Punch when you get Benavidez over there. Did you ever think about that, you idiot? You're funny, bro. Mirage is an idiot. I got Benavidez over here one time and Mirage couldn't even say hello. He was starstruck. I got Benavidez on my channel and Mirage was starstruck. You understand? All right, if I get Benavidez over here just for you, what am I going to get out of it? What am I gonna get out of it? I like his funny jokes though. Yo, I like his funny jokes in the chat, bro. Yeah. What am I gonna get? I get Benavides over here, and you tell me what you're gonna give me. Am I gonna get a big medal? I've had him over here 3 fucking times. So I get Benavides over here. What does the channel do for me? Nothing. So shut the fuck up, Faye. Idiot. Now watch this. At the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez then goes up and fights Josh Taylor and beats Josh Taylor. Now let's stop there though. They both got a common opponent, Lomachenko. Who did better against Lomachenko when it comes to Devin Haney or Teofimo Lopez? Because we know with George Kambosos, Devin Haney did better, right? But who did better against Lomachenko? Whose win was better, Teofimo Lopez or Devin Haney? Answer that first, bro. Whose win versus Vasily Lomachenko is better? Hey, the German lady in the house. Big up to the beautiful German lady, bro. Merry Christmas to everybody. Well, it ain't Christmas yet, but we're getting ready for Christmas spirits, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're getting ready over here for Christmas spirits. Yeah, mate. I'm getting ready, bro. I got my tree up. My tree's ready to go. I got presents getting ready. Yeah, mate. Getting ready for Christmas, bro. But who did better against Lomachenko? Both were controversial, says Hannibal. Don Ramon, German lady, hit the link. Yo, Don Ramon wants to listen to German lady, bro. I'll give it a Teofimo. Lopez. Haney versus Loma was close, but I think Teo did a better with Lomachenko. He did. Teofimo, when he fought the Matrix, it was a better win than Devin Haney was getting pieced up in one of those rounds. Devin Haney was in a bit of trouble in one of those rounds, bro. Let's not forget that Devin Haney was getting hurt in one of those rounds. Right? So now Teofimo Lopez goes and beats Josh Taylor. Now, Josh Taylor might not have been undisputed, but Josh Taylor was ex-undisputed champion who had a controversial fight with Jack Catterall. And Teofimo Lopez beats Josh Taylor, bro. That's a big win. Say what you want. Teofimo going up in weight, having a couple of fights weren't that good with Sandor Martin and Pedro Campa. He knocked him out. Teofimo Lopez goes out as he's on that after a couple of fights and he beats the Scottish warrior, Josh Taylor. That's a big win, bro. People overlook the wins, but those are big wins. Now, Devin Haney, after the Lomachenko fight, goes up and beats Regis Prograis and takes Regis Prograis' WBC belt. Devin Haney goes up and beats Regis Prograis, who's a man that gave Josh Taylor all the smoke in their prime. Right? Hey, man, it's a great, great matchup. But if I asked you at the moment, who's got the better resume, Teofimo or Devin Haney? Who's got that better resume right now, bro? Is it Teo or is it Devin Haney? And if you ask me, I have an answer. But let me see what you got to say. Who got a better all-round resume right now? Is it TEOFIMO or is it Devin Haney? Who got that better resume? The Boots Traveler says Haney. Jerry Gonzalez says TEOFIMO. Hannibal says, I would say Teo. Has it because he fought Loma first and he beat Josh Taylor? Haney got a better resume. Why though? Why has Haney got a better resume, bro? Didn't TEOFIMO beat Lomachenko first? Didn't TEOFIMO beat the best at lightweight, super lightweight, with Josh Taylor, the #1 man, the ex-undisputed champion, the man at the division? TEOFIMO beat him. TEOFIMO is a 2-time lineal champion. Haney has a better resume over other than TEOFIMO. I mean, it's close. It's close. You know what I mean? But 135 pounds at 135, if you look at paper, then Devin Haney's strong. When you look at 135 pounds, Devin Haney's resume is strong because he beat George Kambosos, who beat TEOFIMO Lopez. And then he beat Lomachenko and defended all his belts and stayed undisputed. Devin Haney is an unbeaten, undisputed champion at 135. Devin Haney at 135, bruv, is an undisputed champion, unbeaten, at 135 pounds. But TEOFIMO Lopez knocked out Richard Comey, who was the IBF world champion. Remember that. TEOFIMO knocked out Richard Comey, who was the IBF champion, bro. All right? Let's not forget that. And then he goes up. And then he goes up against Lomachenko. Yeah? Lomachenko was meant to win that fight. TEOFIMO won that fight. And that's a strong resume for TEOFIMO. You know what I mean? Now, Teo beat the best guy at 140. Devin Haney beat the second or third best at 140. Yeah? But anyway, you look, at the end of the day, Devin Haney become undisputed on paper. TEOFIMO never took the undisputed crown on paper, but should have been undisputed. But anyway, ultimately, this fight between both of them, and I'm not going to look at the Ryan Garcia fight, yeah? If I exclude that fight as a no contest, if Devin Haney's at his best and TEOFIMO's at his best, then this is a fucking good fight. This is a really good fight, bro. Epoxy Magic says Devin is never going to fight Teo or anybody dangerous ever again. After Ryan Garcia, the Haney says all the names but never makes the deals. But Epoxy Magic, they've been saying that from day one, right? And the Haneys ain't got a belt. TEOFIMO needs to make that money. So Devin Haney has shown that if the money's right, the business is right, they will take the fights, right? It's not like, oh, well, we don't know, but we know that the Haneys were taking the fights. The Haneys are the only guys who have defended their undisputed title. Right? So all Devin Haney has to do is go back to the drawing board. At the end of the day, Haney versus Teofimo, at one point, they had Devin Haney as a favorite. Then they had Teofimo as a favorite. Then there was Devin Haney as a favorite. And now probably Teofimo is a favorite. Right? But this fight at one point was a toss-up. This fight at one point was a toss-up with the fans. Right? It just depends how Devin Haney is and how he approaches the fight. Hey, look, man. At the end of the day, I reckon it's a great fight. Teofimo and Devin Haney, they both need each other. It will be a good fight, bro. 2025. Look, Teofimo wants to make money, bro. And Teofimo, if he wants to make money, Devin Haney going to get opportunity to take his belts. And one thing about Devin Haney, bro, he got heart. I watched the Ryan Garcia fight the other day, bro. Devin Haney's got heart. I don't care what anyone says. Devin Haney has got heart. He would rather get killed than get fucking knocked out. I'm telling you now, you can't just knock out Devin Haney. Devin Haney will keep coming back. I'm telling you now. Teofimo Devin Haney is a good fight. Teofimo Devin Haney is a good fight because Devin Haney got heart. Now, at the end of the day, like I said, we just got to see how Devin Haney approaches the boxing game as he comes back. Now, Bill Haney saying, right, Epoxy Magic, Eddie Hearn doesn't want to put Jack Catterall in there with Devin Haney right now. That Eddie Hearn is playing politics. That he don't want to put Jack Catterall in there with Devin Haney. You get me? Now, did everybody see Bill Haney? Bill Haney was on Vlad TV like a gangster. Did everybody see Bill Haney's big interview? Yo, Devin Haney's like they're treating Bill Haney like an ex-gangster, bro. Bill Haney out on their big channels where 50 Cent goes, where all the big boys go to, the big names. And Bill Haney was on Vlad TV, bro. Let me play you some of the clips from Bill Haney, the Don Corleone interview, bro, on Vlad TV. Talking about some gangster shit as well. Yeah. Vlad TV don't know much about boxing though, does he, bro? Let's be honest. Vlad TV don't know shit about boxing though, does he? Let's be honest, bro. That's why Bill Haney can tell Vlad TV what he needs to. Bill Haney can tell Vlad TV whatever he wants to, bro. Ain't no Vlad TV can challenge him. You get me? But yeah, Bill Haney used to be a gangster, you know. Bill Haney used to be a pimp. You get me? Bill Haney used to be a pimp. So Bill Haney knows the street world in America. But yeah, Bill Haney getting big out there, Epoxy Magic. He's doing big interviews now, bro, on Vlad TV. You know what I'm saying, bro? I never even listened to it. I only listened a minute of it. Yeah, bro. Bill Haney talking like the OG. Trust me, bro. Yeah, he was telling the reason why he's going to court. Why? Yo, listen to this, bro. Listen to a couple of minutes of this, bro. Let's see what this guy's saying.
Is the fact that we signed up for a fair fight, right? We promoted, we did all.
Yeah, this is Bill Haney telling Vlad TV. Yo, Vlad TV, respect to Vlad TV's channel, but he don't know no boxing like me. Vlad TV needs help from Rapstar. I could give all the receipts to Vlad TV if he speaks to me.
I believe that a person that's test positive for PEDs should have a lifetime. Uh, Something that we had to think about. Do we want to say no? And we could have said no.
You could have pulled
right?
out.
We could have pulled out.
Yeah.
But I mean, there were so many people that had came to something the day of the fight, an amphetamine or anything to enhance your intuitiveness or whatever, right? He could have had it in his system all
That point, but right after the interview, I'm talking about like might have been the same day or like the
absolutely.
next day.
It was like I think it was the same day.
It might have been the same day.
I knew it was something fishy. I was smelling something fishy. I told you, Vlad. I said I'm gonna have to come back on this.
Yeah.
But for the sport, I accepted the position that we were in. But you know what I mean. It smelled fishy.
Right, because right after our interview, it was announced that Ryan Garcia had tested positive for the banned PED Osterine.
Osterine. Yeah, I learned how to pronounce it after he got called with it. You know what I mean? I didn't know nothing about it until.
What exactly is Osterine?
Well, they say it's a performance-enhancing drug that's used to keep you strong, help you lose weight, and I think recovery. It helps in recovery. So you can have a hell of a workout, right? Beat yourself up, and then you take the Osterine and you recover faster to come back to do the work all over again. So essentially, it helps you have the most wonderful and pleasant camp you can outside of just naturally doing it.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Everyone gets drug tested before the fight.
Mm-hmm.
So your son gets tested, he tests clean. Does Ryan Garcia get tested before the fight?
Absolutely. So what happens is, the more that I've done the research with the Osterine, is that as you lose body fat, and if you're water hydrating, if you're staying watered up and stuff like that, that I think that Ryan was doing, you can't detect it as good. But as you drop weight and you have less body fat, which he got found guilty, or he admitted guilt that on the day of the weigh-in, he had Osterine in the system, and also during the fight, he had the Osterine in the system. So, and for all intent purposes, he could have had it in his system all throughout camp, but it didn't get detected until he dropped all the water out of your body, and now the Osterine is still stored inside the fatty cells, to my understanding.
So boxers get tested after the fight?
The night of the fight.
The night
of the fight. As soon as you come out the ring, they got a cup right there for you. And as soon as you get off the stage from weighing in, they have a cup for you. So both those cups were hot.
So off the weigh-in, he tested positive, but I guess the fight was about to happen, so they wouldn't stop it?
Well, no, because when you do the urine sample, they have to send the sample out. They can't just test it
they don't have
in the back.
They don't have a lab right there.
No, they don't have a lab or the ability now, as of now, to test it the weekend of the fight. So Friday afternoon, we get off the scale. Both fighters piss. So that's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And can you imagine in New York trying to get a lab to test the piss?
Well, I mean, this is a big deal.
It is a very big deal.
An event worth tens of millions of dollars. So
absolutely. So
they do have labs like this that can instantly do it, but I guess they didn't do it in this case.
In the case of the agency that we were using, that we all agreed on using,
mm-hmm.
The urine wasn't tested until after, right? It was sent out and tested after, and then it came back after the fight that he was positive during the fight. So can you imagine if you take something, if you do something the day of the fight, an amphetamine or anything to enhance your intuitiveness or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Should they be able to test it and know exactly before you go in the ring, within the next hour or so? Because now I think that we need an agency that can provide that kind of service.
Well, yeah, because if you had tested positive after the weigh-in, they would have had to stop the fight. if you tested positive for PEDs. So suddenly you got all these people. Like how long from the weigh-in to the actual fight?
The weigh-in is maybe 36 hours. You know, because if you do the weigh-in at maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock, then it's the following day or night, say 10 o'clock at night.
I mean, it almost sounds like they may have known, but since everyone already bought their tickets and the PPV was all purchased and everything else like that, that it wouldn't behoove them to stop the fight.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
If they've known, then they've done a great injustice to Devin and to the sport that you will let an athlete come in there knowing that we're testing so this doesn't happen, and then based on tickets or revenue.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's right.
No, of course,
yeah,
and I
I'm
agree.
not saying it's wrong, but
yeah,
if someone had this piece of information and if they were to release it, and suddenly the whole fight is off, that's a pretty big deal.
Absolutely. Anytime that the fight, you go into promoting the fight the way we promoted the fight, even with, like I pointed out, the 3 pounds, it was something that we had to think about. Do we want to say no? And we could have said no.
You could have pulled out.
We could have pulled out.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there were so many people that had came to New York. So many people bought tickets and the pay-per-views and all those things. Then it was something that we considered and chose not to do it.
When you first heard the news that Ryan Garcia had tested positive for PEDs for the fight with Devin Haney, what did you think?
Well, I knew that it was something. You know what I mean? I knew there was something. I've watched Ryan Garcia over the years. I watched him in the Duarte fight. I've watched him in the Tank Davis fight. You know what I mean? And I could have went on the fact that he had a great day. You know what I mean? And I'm looking at him saying he was exceptional on that day. But when the test came back, you know, I was upset. I was upset, extremely upset about it, because they were 3-3 in the amateurs. I think that they were carrying the sport at that time. You know, everyone was watching it, and to get a chance to see these two young guys get it on in their prime, and for one of them to be cheating, was a great injustice to the sport. To me, it set it back some. Where now we have to start talking about these things of testing of the day of, the day before, and stuff like that.
Well, the New York State Athletic Commission overturned Ryan's victory and changed it to a no contest.
Yes.
You okay with that?
I'm cool with it. I'm cool with the decision that they've made. I'm just not cool with the fact that even after he's chosen not to take a proactive approach and go to and do VADA testing, do a testing. You know, something that Devin hasn't rolled in. He's in 365, 24/7 testing with VADA. That they randomly test Devin whenever.
Okay, because you said that Ryan should get a lifetime ban. Do you still think that way?
I believe that a person that's test positive for PEDs should have a lifetime ban. Yes. How I feel and what I agree with, or I go along with what the judgment is, right?
Yeah.
I'm not complaining and bitter about what the judgment is. But for me, I felt like a person that's caught using drugs, PEDs, should be banned from the sport. Then that will create a wave where fighters will not want to use PEDs. They'll have to stay clean, or because in the back of their mind they'll think, damn, I can really get banned from something that I love.
Well, you guys actually spoke to each other on live. I think Zab Judah was part of this conversation as well. Shout out to Zab, that's the homie.
Yes.
And you confronted him with it, and Ryan kind of danced around the topic a little bit.
Absolutely.
Even though he pled guilty.
Absolutely.
He was like, well, but I pled guilty because they said that even if I won, I'll still be found guilty, so I just pled guilty. It was kind of a little tap dancing routine that he kind of did. Do you feel like he hasn't really taken, you know, the credit for what he did, and he's still trying to sort of skirt out of it?
No, I don't think he's accepted the responsibilities. He continues to piss on top of the fan's head and tell them that it's rain. And and they believe it. You know what I mean? Certain fans believe it, and I don't have a problem with it. With the fans that do believe it, and they don't understand it. If they believe him and they don't understand it, is one thing. But if you understand and you're going along with Ryan, then I can't fuck with you.
Well, Ryan went on a whole racist rant. He talked about George Floyd, used the N-word.
He's Simon the Sorcerer. If you ever look up, I think his name is Simon the Sorcerer in the Bible. It was a guy who always talked about Jesus and always said that they believed in Jesus, but actually he was the quite opposite. And I believe that Ryan is not a God-fearing man in the way that he says he is. Because he always talks about Jesus, but you see, he's always saying racial stuff, or he's always doing shit that's contrary being a God-fearing man.
Yeah, he said, I hate N-words, I'm anti-black, bring George Floyd back to life and kill that N-word again, and so forth and so forth. And because of that, he got expelled by the WBC.
Yeah.
So is that a lifetime expulsion or no?
I don't know. But Ryan's a punk. He's from Victorville. He's from up the street. You know what I mean? He's a good boxer. You know what I mean? Nothing more, nothing less. They're giving him too much of a platform. He's a boxer. He's a fighter. That's it.
Right. I mean, he tried to apologize for it. He says he's misunderstood. He's got a lot of trauma. There's, a struggle with substance abuse. In the hood, everyone uses the N-word. I still stand on stopping black on black crime.
See, that's what I said. See,
all over the place.
Yeah, he's all over the place, and he's saying he's not from any hood. He's from Victorville. Yeah, he comes from a good family. Mother and a father who were involved in the amateur boxing program, and he was built and trained to be a boxer. And all the other stuff that he's doing is just theatrics.
So do you think it really was substance abuse? Because remember, there was like all these incidents that happened afterwards. Like his wife called him, called the police on him because he trashed their house, and I think there was the domestic violence.
He's definitely on everything but air and water.
So you think he takes various drugs?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. But I mean, if you think just because he takes drugs that makes him an easier fighter, right? Everyone says, oh, well, he was taking drugs and, he didn't train and he didn't, man, come on, man. You know what I mean? Drugs sometimes give you the kind of courage and give you the kind of boost that you've seen drug addicts beat the shit out of people, right? Right? You see a guy and he's yelling, he's screaming, he looks like he's out of his mind, he's going crazy. Is that?
Hey, yo, man, I'm just having my breakfast. Yeah, you got to watch this. It's my first time watching this. Bill Haney's got an answer for everything. And Vlad TV, I like his channel, but Vlad TV don't know shit about boxing, bro. He don't know how to challenge Bill Haney, see where Bill Haney's lying. Bill Haney said, stop making excuses for Ryan Garcia. Bill Haney says, even if he's taking drugs, or even if he's drinking, what do you think happens to people when they take drugs? They get confident. Drug addicts want to beat the shit out of people. Man, shut up, Bill. Your son's a professional boxer, bro. He should not be getting beaten up by a drug addict. A drug addict don't have the focus. A drug addict don't have the stamina, bro. And you're here justifying that a drug addict can beat the fuck out of people. Man, I've heard it all. But anyway, I'll be back.
Is that the guy you want to fight?
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? So,
well, after the whole incident where Ryan pled guilty, to PEDs and so forth, Devin Haney sued Ryan Garcia for battery, fraud, and breach of contract. Suit also named the promoter, Oscar Dillon.
Hey, yo, Bill Haney said, if you take drugs, you're a bad motherfucker. Hey, yo, Bill Haney said, if you take drugs, it's always the drug addicts that are beating the fuck out of people. Yo, Bill Haney justifying Ryan Garcia taking drugs and it makes him better. Fucking hell, bro. You might as well take cocaine and crack before you go take your next fight.
Hoya's Golden Boy Promotions. Devin seeks a full accounting of the event that includes the evidence to support the expenses, and he's entitled to 47% of the profits. Your statement when it comes to this is it's not just about Devin, it's about the championship. Not about the shit that he did. It's all about the sport, what's right and what's wrong. They say the left hook, the left hook, the left hook. And we say that it was drugs. Why would Ryan Garcia go in, plead guilty, and then not compensate Devin, but also cheat the people? Oscar De La Hoya received $1 million as a fine, so why would he receive $1 million and Devin not? How can Golden Boy benefit from the ruling?
Right. So you see where it said the 47% of the profits, right? Yeah. What goes out, we pay. What comes in, we split. The New York State Athletic Commission awarded $1 million to Golden Boy Promotions for Ryan Garcia's BS. So I said to Oscar De La Hoya, what's up with our 47% of that? He said no. So we added him to the lawsuit.
Okay. So what did De La Hoya get the $1 million for?
For Ryan Garcia's PED use, because he was the lead promoter on the fight. We were co-promoters. It was a Oscar De La Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, Devin Haney Promotions in Devin, and King Ryan Promotions and Ryan Garcia.
Okay, wait. So because Ryan was caught cheating, Golden Boy got $1 million?
Yes.
As opposed to being fined $1 million? I don't get it.
Exactly.
Can you explain it to me? I'm confused.
But you see him, he put on the Joker, all the costumes, and he started not answering the question. I keep asking the same question is, Oscar, if we did an event together for the world and you were awarded $1 million from the New York State Athletic Commission, why aren't we splitting it? Because we accrued damages, both Devin Haney Promotions and Golden Boy Promotions. I didn't say that they didn't, but they should tell me what did, if you did occur any damages, tell me what did you lose?
Okay, so you're saying that you're owed $470,000 out of that $1 million.
And also, remember, Ryan Garcia said that he paid us $1.5 million for the weigh and $500 a pound, right?
We never got that money?
No, we got $600,000.
You're supposed to get 1.5.
We were supposed to get 1.5. But these are instances and these are things that I'm saying that the people aren't being 100% truthful with what went on during this fight.
Well, a lot of people had some things to say about this lawsuit. Hall of Famer Timothy Bradley said that the lawsuit against Ryan Garcia is the softest shit he's ever seen in his life. What do you say to people that say that? Well,
Timothy Bradley was soft as shit when he was sitting on that stool when Teddy Atlas had to tell him to go through that fire and his little peel head. You know what I mean? Listen, Timothy Bradley is a company man. He's a company man. So he says different things and different narratives. He's never been a businessman. He's a company man and a good fighter, but he's never been a fighter and also the businessman behind his fight game, right? I think he was managed by his wife at some particular time or something like that. Well, with Devin Haney Promotions, I'm the manager, right? And I made the decision to bring the lawsuit to Devin and say to him, Devin, listen, business is business. Golden Boy Promotions was awarded $1 million. Let me file this lawsuit on behalf of Devin Haney Promotions. You sign it, and business is business. Instead of doing what everyone is saying that we would be stupid to do, similar to some of the things that the rappers are doing, taking it in our hands and going and doing something to Oscar or doing something. No, I'm saying this. Let me be an example of what doing good business is and be a businessman and do the same thing that Oscar would do and that he has done. Is sue.
So Oscar has sued people before?
Yes. Oscar has sued people. Oscar has been sued. Yeah.
Well, Bernard Hopkins, who you had
Bernard Hopkins has sued Oscar.
Okay. Well, you had words with outside the ring at one point, and he works for Golden Boy.
Yes.
So let's just put that out there.
Yes.
He said, in terms of the lawsuit, there's a time you move on or you stay stuck and you're traumatized. I've never experienced in my lifetime or the time before mine where the fighter got his ass kicked and sued. I think it's a bad look, personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has nothing to do with the fight. It has everything to do with the business that went into the fight. We signed up for a fair fight. We didn't sign up for a fight that you can be on Ostarine. And that's what the crux of the lawsuit is all about, right? With Ryan Garcia, is the fact that we signed up for a fair fight, right? We promoted and we did all the things that we were supposed to do. Now, Bernard Hopkins is talking about the result of the fight. I'm not talking about the result of the fight. I'm saying that we didn't sign up to fight Ryan Garcia on Ostarine.
Right. It's not like you're unhappy with the ultimate ruling because it's a no contest.
Right.
You're not trying to reverse a loss or anything else like that. No. You're talking about the actual situation. Well, junior welterweight champion Teofimo Lopez also spoke about it. He said it turns everybody off. It keeps them from wanting to see the next Devin Haney fight.
Well, I mean, Teofimo Lopez had an offer on the table from Turkey Al-Sheikh and his company, Top Rank, for a fight with him and Devin Haney in October. And he didn't, he turned down the deal. Or he didn't sign up for the fight. Devin signed up and he didn't. So that'll show you what he's talking. He's just talking, man. These fighters, they really, really be jealous, right? That Devin is trying to do. He's trying to do what fighters haven't done, and that's stand up for boxing, stand up for the right thing. Whether it's not signing with a promoter to limit a fight, whether that's traveling overseas to do the undisputed, fighting for PEDs to not be in boxing. You know what I mean? I think that they are, jealous that at 25 years old that he's making those moves, and they should be making them.
Well, did you hear some of Teofimo Lopez's comments recently?
Are they similar to what Ryan? Because I think I heard something about it.
Right.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm finishing my breakfast, you heard what Bill Haney said. That Turkey and Bill Haney offered Teofimo a big fight in October. That Devin Haney signed it and Teofimo never. But I've never heard of that. That's Bill Haney telling everybody that Turki Al-Sheikh has made a big offer. But has anybody heard that from Turki Al-Sheikh himself? Because I haven't heard that anywhere else. I've only heard that from Bill Haney on Vlad TV and Bill Haney on The Boxing Voice. That they're saying that they made a big offer to Teofimo Lopez. And Teofimo Lopez didn't sign the fight. But Devin Haney did. I don't know about that, ladies and gentlemen. Turki Al-Sheikh has never said nothing. Nobody else has ever said anything. And listen to what Teofimo Lopez said. Is Teofimo Lopez going to lie about that? Or is Bill Haney lying about Turki Al-Sheikh? Is Bill Haney lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name in front of the world on Vlad TV? Or is Teofimo saying that he and Top Rank made Devin Haney an offer? Now watch this.
This is the narrative now in boxing that I'm starting to see. So I think that just all those things and all those things, they're working out the way they are now. And but don't ever forget, right? Like Eddie Reynoso, train out. You know what I'm saying? When you goes, man, we go. Your dad really. I think we're only young when we pass away, but that's my. Do that. Devin Haney, a lot of talk about.
Okay, listen to what Teofimo Lopez said. This is what Teofimo Lopez said yesterday.
He spoke. Yeah. We were talking about fighting 4 times a year, probably going up against Brian Norman at the Garden. What happened? Where are we now?
Where are we now? That's a very good question. A lot of people really want to know. And for me, right now, it's just all about just listening to my team. Letting things play out the way they need to. And hopefully, I think that by the before the closing of this year, we should have a fight lined up for the beginning of 2025.
Love to see that. Devin Haney, a lot of talk about you and him.
Yep.
How much of a negotiation was there, wasn't there? What happened, what didn't happen?
Well, not sure if I can get real deep into it, but I'm TEOFIMO, and I'm just that guy that takes over and really breaks a lot of rules. That's just my thing, though. 45-55 split, I think as a world champion, someone that is the king of the division at 140 pounds, junior welterweight division, I think that the 10% is not a bad stake, you know, and that's just an offer. Everybody, if you're interested, people know this in the boxing game of business, everything comes to counter offers. And then that's when we get to play the ball. Lately, right now, we've been throwing offers. Todd DeBuff, Bob Arum, Jeremy as well. We all have been coming together as a unit with Top Rank and ESPN and just trying to really push the needle.
That would be Jeremy Kogu, Top Rank's lawyer.
Yes, Top Rank lawyer. Yeah, thank you to elaborate that.
But you've been out there trying to get some business.
We're trying. I think at the end of the day, I need a fight. I need a freaking fight, man.
We need to see you fight.
Yeah, no, but I need a fight. I need a guy that's gonna fight. Like, I need someone that has the skill levels. If you guys are saying you're the best, fight the best. This is the narrative now in boxing that I'm starting to see. They're trying to distinguish and take away.
No, look. Teofimo Lopez said that they offered Bill Haney and Devin Haney a fight. But the Haneys ain't replying to the fight. Bill Haney saying that Turki Al-Sheikh has offered Teofimo a big fight. Man, there's some cap going on there. Because if Bill Haney's lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name, wow, that'd be crazy. If Bill Haney's lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name, bro, you know what I mean? Bill Haney saying that Turki Al-Sheikh and him made the offer to Teofimo in October. You really think, guys, in the chat, that Bill Haney and Devin Haney are ready for a fight with the top boys? Do you really think that Devin Haney will go to a fight straight away with Teofimo Lopez? Huh? Do you guys still believe it? Are you still believing that Devin Haney, even after the Ryan Garcia fight, is looking to fight Teofimo Lopez straight away? So how is Bill Haney saying that Turki made the offer? Huh? How the fuck is they saying that Turki made the offer? Abel, shut up, bro. You love Canelo Alvarez, bro. I'm keeping it in the middle. You can't see me cursing off Devin Haney and Bill Haney. You can't see me saying that they could be lying. They're lying on Turki's name. Turki would have said it publicly, like he does all his fights. Bill could lie about a person he's not business partners with TEO. It's putting up facts and names behind who he is in business with. Yes, big up to Punch Drunk Boxing. But Punch, do you understand what you're talking about? Bill Haney went on Vlad TV calling out Turki's name. So Bill Haney don't care. He's going everywhere, telling everyone that Turki Al-Sheikh made a big offer and Teofimo Lopez is lying. And so is Bob Arum and Top Rank's full of shit. He's saying that. But now, Teofimo has said, me, Bob Arum, and the Top Rank attorney have been putting up offers, and we have offered Haney the fight, and Haney's lying. Bro, are you saying that Bill, I hope you understand, Vlad TV is a big channel. Vlad TV goes all over the world, even to Saudi Arabia. So you're saying that Bill Haney is that much of a scumbag? He lying on another Muslim brother. He's a Muslim. You know what I mean? You can't be lying on the excellency like that. Is Bill Haney that much of a dirt? Would he do that much dirt? I know in the past, I've seen Bill Haney do some dirt in the past with boxing channels in the YouTube. I've seen Bill Haney lie about a few things when it comes to Lomachenko, right, on the YouTube, but actually talking about Turki Al-Sheikh's name and saying that Turki Al-Sheikh is making these offers. Wow. Now you're telling me Bill Haney gone to that level, bro? Because I'm telling you now, Turki Al-Sheikh ain't no guy that if you send him these videos and he sees Bill Haney using his name, Turki Al-Sheikh ain't that kind of guy that's going to be quiet. This is a very bad look for Bill Haney's reputation, bro. This is one of the worst looks for Bill Haney's reputation, bro. If Bill Haney's lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name, that is a fuck. That is one of the worst things he's doing. He's being a scum. That's a scumbag move, bro, just to get back at TEOFIMO. Yeah? Let me put this out here. That you can't be lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name trying to protect yourself against another fighter. Look, Bill Haney lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name.
Or you stay stuck and you're traumatized. I've never experienced in my lifetime or the time before mine where the fighter got his ass kicked and sued. I think it's a bad look, personally.
Yeah, well, I mean, it has nothing to do with the fight. It has everything to do with the business that went into the fight. We signed up for a fair fight. We didn't sign up for a fight that you can be on Osterring. And that's what the crux of the lawsuit is all about, right? With Ryan Garcia, is the fact that we signed up for a fair fight, right? We promoted, we did all the things that we were supposed to do. Now, Bernard Hopkins is talking about the result of the fight. I'm not talking about the result of the fight. I'm saying that we didn't sign up to fight Ryan Garcia on Osterring.
Right. It's not like you're unhappy with the ultimate ruling because it's a no contest.
Right.
You're not trying to reverse a loss or anything else like that. You're talking about the actual situation.
You know, he turned down the deal, or he didn't top rank for a fight with him, and TEOFIMO Lopez had an offer on the table.
Spoke about it. He said it turns everybody off. It keeps them from wanting to see the next Devin Haney fight. You're talking about the actual situation. Well, junior welterweight champion TEOFIMO Lopez also spoke about it. He said it turns everybody off. It keeps them from wanting to see the next Devin Haney fight.
Well, I mean, TEOFIMO Lopez had an offer on the table from Turki Al-Sheikh and his company, Top Rank, for a fight with him and Devin Haney in October. And he didn't, he turned down the deal. Or he didn't sign up for the fight. Devin signed up and he didn't. So that'll show you what he's talking. He's just talking, man. These fighters, they really, really be jealous, right? That Devin is trying to do, he's trying to do what?
Wow, you heard that? Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. You heard that? Devin Haney's dad, Bill Haney, went up and said that Turki Al-Sheikh has made TEOFIMO an offer. How are you telling me that TEOFIMO is not going to say nothing? How are you telling me that Top Rank and Bob Arum's not going to say nothing if Turki Al-Sheikh has made an offer? I mean, Vlad TV don't maybe know nothing about boxing, but how are you just putting out Turki's name out there like, you know what I mean? Like Turki's just your backup. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't just believe what you're hearing here. But I'm going to say this right now. If Bill Haney is using Turki Al-Sheikh's name out here like it's nobody, someone's going to get really badly exposed. Someone's really going to get badly exposed, bro. Bill Haney doing a lot of bullshit. If he's doing that snaky move like that just to make TEOFIMO look bad, bro, then Bill Haney don't give a fuck. Bill Haney don't give a fuck about nobody. Absolutely no one. As long as Bill Haney looks good, then that's all that matters, bro. That's all that fucking matters, man. You know what I'm saying? Now I see that people are asking the link Freezing wants the link. What, the Boozy Traveler wants the link? I never heard from you. Abel, you never come on here. So you asking for a link. Okay. Well, let's see then, bro. You know what I mean? Stop playing, bro. I'm about to head out unless you drop the link. Fucking hell, what, am I here just for my link? Because when I fucking sit here and I'm ready to cook, then most of the time for the whole week, I haven't sent no fucking link. You know what I mean? I haven't sent no fucking link for matter of fact for a couple of weeks. I'm always here as a one-man fucking show. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody ever asking for fucking links all the time. When I fucking want the link, when I want to send you the fucking links, nobody wants the fucking link. Right? But now you fucking all want the link. Now that I'm cooking. Wait, bro. Fucking hell. Look, all I'm saying is, yeah, I want to get to the bottom of this. I don't want people just coming here speaking some shit. There's 2 fucking offers. Motherfuckers, let's make sense out of this. There's 2 fucking offers. One offer is from Turkey Al-Sheikh and Bill Haney. The other offer is from TEOFIMO and Top Rank. Which offer is the realest offer? Whose offer is cap? And whose offer is the truth? At the end of the day, that's all we need to break down right now. Okay? Because this is getting to the point that I need to kill this fucking situation right here. Now, Bill Haney is going everywhere saying Turki Al-Sheikh has made a big offer to TEOFIMO Lopez. Now, let's look at the facts. Who's backing up Bill Haney? Who the fuck is backing up Bill Haney, bro? Do you understand? Who the fuck is backing up Bill Haney on this offer? Let's talk about that. Has Turki Al-Sheikh said anything? I haven't heard no Turki Al-Sheikh say nothing. Turki Al-Sheikh has said everything about everyone but TEOFIMO Lopez. So Bill Haney hasn't got the backup. Has Eddie Hearn said anything? Has Eddie Hearn said anything? Hey, yo, Freezing, that definitely ain't going to help you, bro. Rapstar only gives the link to H Money. Come on, bro. That's dumb shit. H Money ain't even been here for a long time. You calling some dumb shit out here? That is definitely not going to help you get the link because you want to get your shit off. I'm here 7 days a week, bro. You're here once a month. If you don't like what you're hearing, that's on you. Right? But I'm sure at the end of the day, you got to have patience. So look at this. Who's backing up the claim for Bill Haney out here, bro? Has Eddie Hearn backed up his claims? Huh? Has Eddie Hearn backed up his claims? I haven't heard any Eddie Hearn backing up any claims. I haven't heard Turki Al-Sheikh even tweet about it. Turki Al-Sheikh has called about 40, 50 fights in the last 6 months. I have seen him call out Shakur Stevenson, even David Benavidez' his name, Tank Davis, Canelo Alvarez. These are the fighters that he hasn't even got yet, but he's called them out. And now he's got Shakur. I've heard him talk about Devin Haney, but I've never ever heard a word out of Turkey Al Sheikh say anything about Teofimo Lopez. Now look, brothers and sisters, let's just keep it real, bro. How come we haven't heard one word out of a man that speaks about everybody else? Have you not even thought to yourself in your mind? Just think about this just for 1 minute. Don't worry about anybody else, what they got going on, what they want to say. Just think about what I'm going to say. Please. A man who loves boxing, who lives for boxing, who's putting billions of dollars into the sport. How come he hasn't called Teofimo Lopez his name? And how come anybody from boxing and all these media channels and everywhere where they go to see the fights, how come they haven't even asked Turki Al Sheikh a question about Teofimo Lopez? Please answer that to me, bro. Just answer that one simple statement. How come anybody hasn't even asked Turki Al Sheikh a question about Teofimo Lopez? He has called out every fighter but Teofimo Lopez. Isn't that a bit weird? Isn't that a bit Isn't that a bit off? That he has spoke about virtually all fighters, but the takeover, Teofimo Lopez. Do you think Teofimo Lopez is getting blackballed? Why isn't the Turki Al Sheikh said anything about him? It's a bit weird. Come on. Number one. Now let's look at Teofimo Lopez's offer. Teofimo Lopez says that we've made the offer. And me, Bob Arum, and Bob Arum's attorney, Top Rank's attorney, have already made the offer to Devin Haney. Right, we heard that from Teofimo. You heard both offers. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the bullshit now. You heard both offers. You heard Bill Haney's offer. You've heard Teofimo's offer. But has anybody heard Bob Arum say anything about it? I'm waiting in the chat. Now I'm in the chat. So I'm come to the chat now. Has anybody heard Teofimo Lopez's offer? Have you heard it from Bob Arum? Have you heard it from Top Rank's attorneys? Have you heard it? I'm waiting. Look, I'm trying to be fair here. I'm trying to keep it real. I'm asking simple questions. Have you heard the other offer by anybody else but Teofimo? Yes or no? Answer that question, bro. Have you heard Teofimo's offer from anybody else? Now we have two offers, Abel. We have two offers that you've heard of. You heard both offers, but nobody has backed up any offer out of each team. But TEOFIMO did say that this is the attorney and you can ask Bob Arum. He did say that. Now my question goes to this. Is Bill Haney lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name? Is Bill Haney lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name? Because you can't expect Top Rank and, wait, bro, you can't expect TEOFIMO to speak on ESPN, right? You can't expect TEOFIMO to be lying on Bob Arum's Top Rank. Anthony Robertson says, why would he do that? Let's talk about that. Why would Bill Haney lie on Turki Al-Sheikh's name? Well, just like he's lied in the past about Lomachenko when he was going to fight Jorge Linares. Bill Haney has never been 100% of the things that he said in the past. And do you think he would lie to protect his son, to say that his... Why would Bill Haney lie on Turki Al-Sheikh's name? Why would he do that? A man that's biggest in the sport of boxing, a man that's feeding billions of dollars, that's growing the sport, and not to mention, he's another Muslim man, like Bill Haney and Devin Haney are Muslims. You can't be just going out there using Turki Al-Sheikh's name like it ain't shit. Ain't nobody out here lying on Turki Al-Sheikh's name. But whose offer do you believe? Do you believe Bill Haney's offer? Or do you believe TEOFIMO Lopez's offer? Right in front of Top Rank. In the studio on Oscar Valdez's fight versus Emmanuel Navarrete. Whose offer do you believe, bro? You believe Bill Haney's offer with Turki Al-Sheikh? You believe it? I ain't heard shit. Or you believe TEOFIMO that's saying it in the studio in front of Top Rank? Who do you believe, Anthony? Because it's going to come out. When you got people like us, we're not going to leave it. We're going to find out. Soon as Turki Al-Sheikh speaks or Bob Arum speaks, you're going to find out. But you think T.O.'s going to lie in front of the world on the Top Rank studio and say that my attorney and Bob Arum have made an offer to Devin Haney? Is T.O. going to lie about that? Is T.O. going to lie about that in front of fucking the world, sitting in the studio? Wow, bro. I mean, Bill Haney's calling Turki Al-Sheikh's name very, very confidently. You get it? Is Bill Haney going to lie on Turki's name everywhere he goes? Hey, look, man, TEOFIMO can't sit in front of Top Rank and say those claims if there wasn't a truth. They wouldn't air it. You think Top Rank would air that? You think Top Rank would let T.O. represent their brand and sit there and say that we've made an offer and lie in front of everyone. It's not so much making an offer, it's what's in the offer that counts. TEO may have made an offer, bum rush offer. That's a good point. And that's a good point. But at the end of the day, did he make the offer? And what did TEOFIMO say? That we made the offer. I want 55%. Devin Haney gets 45%. He said that, right? So he said what he wants. So he said, if you want to negotiate, that's the starting point. So at the end of the day, Teofimo Lopez sent an offer. At the end of the day, that's the Haneys that need to come back with a counter offer or negotiate. Right? But let's also look at the situation right now. Devin Haney gave up his belt, right? In recess. And he wasn't ready to fight Sandor Martin. I mean, Devin Haney got a lot of heart. I ain't going to deny it. Devin Haney got a lot of heart. He showed in Ryan Garcia's fight. You got to kill him. He's got heart, whether you like it or not. I wouldn't see why Devin Haney wouldn't fight the best. But would I expect Devin Haney to fight Teofimo Lopez straight after that fight with Ryan Garcia? Not really. I don't expect Devin Haney to fight Teofimo Lopez. To me, Devin Haney needs just a warm-up fight after what happened with Ryan Garcia, regardless, even if it's a no contest. He took concussive blows. Devin Haney got dropped more than 3 times. Let's not forget that. Devin Haney was concussed in the last fight. So I don't expect Devin Haney to come back and take a Teofimo Lopez fight straight away. But then why would Bill Haney say that they made an offer in October? So that's telling me that Devin Haney wants to fight the best fights, that he doesn't want to warm up. If they really believe that they are saying they made an offer to Teofimo Lopez, yeah? Then that means that Devin Haney is ready to fight the best. That the Ryan Garcia fight didn't fucking affect him. But that Ryan Garcia fight, we saw it. Whether it's a no contest or not, we see Devin Haney take a lot of licks. But yo, if Devin Haney, I will say this though. If Devin Haney takes the fight with Teofimo straight after the Ryan Garcia fight, you got to respect that though. But that's a big if. Yo, man, I'm going to let you say your shit, bro. You've been on me today. Look, freezing boxing. Let me just tell the truth, bro. Most of the time, yeah, I've just been cooking. Sometimes I look at the chat, I don't. But ain't nobody supporting me on this channel, bro. There's a lot of flip-floppers out here. People that come to my panel and then they badmouth each other, badmouth me, go to other panels. Man, look, man, I'll stop even sending a link like that for the last few weeks. But I'm going to let you say your piece, man. You've been fucking on this like a fucking leech. You know what I mean? And it's not even if you agree or disagree. I ain't saying nothing. I'm saying at the end of the day, I have never seen one person ask for the link so much. Bloody hell. When I send the fucking link, where the fuck are you? How many times do I say, okay, I'm going to send a link? Who wants to fucking speak? I don't hear from no one. Only really I hear from someone. So I don't even look at the link anymore like that. I'm always cooking out here, bro. I'm always cooking out here. So look, at the end of the day, I don't expect no Devin Haney to be going into a fight with a TEOFIMO Lopez, and especially not now. Head freezing boxing. I'll let you get your shit off, bro. You've been waiting a long time. Been disturbing me out here. Fucking hell, bro. Go ahead.
Bro, how am I disturbing you, bro? I'm just trying to give a boxing take here. Like,
I know, man, but sometimes you didn't hear what I said for the last month, couple weeks. I haven't even been sending the link like that. I haven't even seen
bro,
you.
I can respect what you say, bro.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna only
can.
come here, I cook, and then sometimes if I see a friend or somebody who really wants to chop it up, I'll send the link.
Yeah, I'll just give my take. No hostility, bro.
Nah, bro.
I
I just.
don't got
Sometimes you
anything
gotta remember
against
when
you.
you know when we're running our channel, when we finally want to get going, bro. We just want to get cooking. You know what I mean? But yeah, look. All right, you're here now. The platform is yours. Go
Yeah,
ahead, freezing
yeah,
boxing.
yeah.
Talk to us.
Okay, there we go. So I don't have anything against you, bro.
Go
But
ahead.
when I hear people like Bill Haney,
Yeah.
talking about Ryan, saying, "Oh, this guy's a drug cheat. This guy's the fight wasn't fair because Ryan Garcia was on steroids, Osterine, all that shit, bro."
Yeah.
But my main point here is that Bill Haney and Devin Haney, their camp, they pay Victor Conte, okay? Victor Conte of Snack,
Uh huh.
who provides them their steroids. Victor Conte is banned from the MLB, okay? Victor
Yeah.
Conte is banned from being a part of people's camps, from all the professional sports leagues. All the professional sports leagues, Victor Conte cannot give people he cannot be a part of people's camps in any of the professional sports leagues, because he gives them steroids. That's his job, okay? Victor Conte, his job is to provide athletes with steroids, okay? So Devin Haney, his entire camp was funded by Victor Conte. Okay, he gives them their steroids, and that's what he does. So when I hear like that clip you just played of Bill
Vlad
Haney
TV.
saying, that you played this clip of Bill Haney saying Ryan Garcia is a cheat,
Yeah.
Ryan Garcia is a
On
steroid
Vlad
person.
TV. That was his latest interview on Vlad TV. But it's good you're saying that because I also said Vlad TV doesn't have much knowledge. He should have said what you're saying to Bill Haney.
Yeah. Yeah, so this entire fucking PR camp, he's suing Garcia, all this shit, right? He's saying Garcia is a steroid guy. He's using steroids, and the fight was unfair, and that's why uh, Devin Haney lost, is because Ryan Garcia was on steroids. But fucking this entire Haney camp, Devin Haney, Devin Haney, Bill Haney, they were paying Victor Conte for steroids. That's what they're paying him for. Okay. Anybody who has Snack as a part of their camp, anybody who has Snack, they're paying Snack. What what do you guys think Snack is doing? Why do you think these camps are paying Snack? It's for steroids. Okay.
Mm.
That's the exact reason. So it's completely hypocritical, total hypocrisy, when you have people like Bill Haney paying Victor Conte for steroids, and then they're gonna accuse people like Ryan Garcia of steroids, bro. They're doing that exact same thing. So
Do you think they can bring that up in court? Because if there's a court case and they're proving that Ryan Garcia cheated them. So, do you think Ryan Garcia's attorneys and legal team can say, well, the Haneys are with one of the biggest cheaters themselves? Do you think that will come into court?
I think they can bring that up, but I think in some sort of way, Victor Conte is affiliated with the feds. I think he has protection from the intelligence agencies. I think Victor Conte has protection, you know.
But is
I
it
think
okay
Conte.
for everybody in the chat wants to know, is it okay for Ryan Garcia to cheat though?
But that's the thing is they're framing it like only Ryan's cheating and Devin
But
Haney's
is
a
it
clean
okay
fighter.
for Ryan to cheat?
But the thing is, both of them are doing it. So I think it's a fair fight.
Mm.
If Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are both doing steroids and they're fighting each other, I think it's a fair fight. But when you have one guy
But
saying,
the
"Oh, this
problem is
guy,"
in the chat,
but when
everybody in the
you
chat saying that you can't prove that though. You can't prove. They say yes, they are hanging out with the ex-cheater, but you
yeah.
can't prove it that they're doing what you're saying.
Yeah, okay,
There's no proof.
I understand that you can only prove that it's Ryan Garcia who's doing the steroids, right? You can only prove it's
That's
him
what everybody
doing
in the
it.
chat
But
saying
if
to
you
you.
but if you have common sense, why is Devin Haney, why is Bill Haney, why is the entire Haney camp paying Victor Conte and Snack to give them supplements? Obviously, it's for steroids, okay? If anybody has a fucking brain, they know both fighters are doing it, and only the Haney camp is trying to accuse Ryan of doing it so they can
Okay, but what do you
preserve
say to
their
the
own
people? I want you to
reputation.
think logically now. Just be
Okay,
logical.
okay. I'm unlogical. Tell me how
No,
I'm
because I
unlogical.
want
Okay, go ahead.
everybody in the chat is making a good point as well. So I need to give
Hmm.
everybody
Yeah,
opportunity.
yeah, go
I'm
ahead.
not disagreeing with you, and I'm also got to listen to the chat. That's what a host does.
Yeah.
Now, imagine when Canelo cheated. When Canelo cheated, he became the most observed fighter, where the whole fighting foundation keeps a close eye on him now. When Victor Conte cheated, the whole boxing foundation and the people in this um, industry are keeping a very close eye on Victor Conte now. That he has come to the sport. This is what they're saying. They come to the sport to clean up the sport now. And they're keeping a close eye on Victor Conte to make sure that if he fucks up, then he's going to lose everything against him.
Canelo came to clean up the sport. Is that what you're telling me?
No, Victor Conte is saying now why they're in the sport is to clean it up.
Yeah, but that's just obvious bullshit. You really believe that Victor Conte is coming to clean up boxing from steroids? His entire career was based off, what was it? Based off the
Okay, do you believe
Russian doping
as a
program.
logical person with all the information that you got, look, all the information that just you got, look how clever you are. You know all information about Victor Conte. Do you
Yeah.
not think people within the government or this boxing foundation and there's all these snitches, they're not keeping a close eye on Victor Conte?
No, obviously not, because he's funding all these guys' fucking careers. He's in all these guys' fucking camps. They're paying him to give them their PEDs. I mean,
I mean, it is
what
fucked up
are
though,
you telling
Fusion.
me? Are
It
you
is
telling
fucked
me
up what you're
Victor
saying though.
Conte? Are you telling me Victor Conte is here to clean up the sport? I mean,
I
obviously
mean, look, it's
people are
fine. Look, look,
paying
look. This
him.
is what I'm gonna tell
He
you.
wait,
Let me
real
tell you,
quick.
everybody.
Let
Let
me
me
just
tell
give this
everybody
last
this.
point. Let me
Let me
just
say this. Let me agree with you.
okay.
It is fucked up for Victor Conte to be in our sport when he's the biggest dirty ex-drug kingpin,
Yeah.
one of the worst. But it's a bit fucked
Yeah,
up
you know
that
it.
he's in
Yeah.
our sport. I agree
Yeah.
with you, but I
Yeah.
also agree on this. Everybody who knows too much information. Now, everybody, listen to this. They just anybody who's a hacker, one of the best hackers, go on Google. The government FBI employed the hackers. When you know too much, then the other side want to fucking get you. Now listen to this. There's a guy that Donald Trump just to take over the whole FBI. His name is something like
Cash Patel.
Kashiv Patel.
Cash
Yeah,
Patel.
this guy knows all the secrets and exposed the FBI. So Donald Trump said, let's get this man and keep him on our side instead of against us. So do you understand the reverse psychology that Victor Conte is a dirty rat?
No, see,
I'm just trying to give you just to see if you understand that part.
Yeah, so I
So
disagree
now they're
with that.
thinking, let's get Victor Conte. Varda said he can help us now because he knows all the dirty tricks and he's under observation. And people like freezing boxing and millions of those people know everything about him, right? So if we get him, he can help us clean up the sport.
Yeah, so I disagree with your analogy. I don't think
But you
I don't
understand
think
that happens to a lot of people.
well, I kind of see what you're saying, but I don't think it's a sound analogy to
That Cash
compare.
Patel just took over the FBI. He knew
Yeah.
everything about the FBI.
But that's the thing is Cash Patel, he's not a criminal. He's not someone who's playing the game. He's not someone who's engaged in something like drug cheating and stuff like that. A guy like Victor Conte, yeah, so I totally disagree with the analogy there. I don't
What
think
do you say to this man? His name is the Angry Casual Fan. He goes, y'all are stuck in the past. He's telling you that you're stuck in the past and Conte learnt his lessons and it's easy to focus. No, he's saying it's easy to focus on someone who's done bad in the past.
Yeah, so my question to
Okay,
that,
wait. I like to be, look, I'm not
yeah.
disagreeing with you. Victor Conte is a bitch. I agree with you. He's a scumbag.
Well, he's a drug cheater, bro.
But
His
I
job
also
is to
want to
fuck.
give
Wait,
everybody the
no,
benefit of
real
the
quick
doubt.
before you go,
Let me ask you something, bro. You're not
well, let me
perfect.
just say this.
You're not perfect. I bet
All
you've
right.
done something in the past in your life that a lot of people would say Freezing's a cunt.
Yeah,
Freezing's
that's
a
true.
bitch.
That's true. You're not wrong. You're not
Maybe
wrong.
Freezing, you've been in prison.
No, I've never been in prison. No.
Okay, but you've done something in life that not always, when you've learned from it and said, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yes, you're
So
right about that.
are
Yeah,
you a
yeah.
bad person for the
I
rest of your life?
I've never been in prison. I've never been in a problem with the police or anything, but I've made bad decisions, yeah, for sure. But I don't think that your analogy to Cash Patel and Victor Conte is the problem, because if you look at a guy like Victor Conte, he is actively providing people steroids. He's part of this drug cheat program. So I don't think you can compare him to, again, a guy who Trump wants to lead the
Look, I
FBI.
like to
You
play.
know,
Look, I'm only playing devil's advocate, Freezy.
yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you.
Look. Everybody enjoys a conversation from both sides. You know what I mean?
We
You got to
got
have
some loud
conversations
noises
from
here.
both sides. Yeah. But let me say
Yeah.
this: pound for pound, is that you? Is
No.
that the real pound for pound? Where the fuck is the pound for pound, the original OG? Where's your wrench, bro? But anyway, yeah, Hugo.
What's up, man? Yeah.
Is Victor Conte was the biggest cheater? Is he still the biggest cheater, or is he helping cleaning up the sport?
Nah, I think in a sense, I mean, he could be reformed, but it doesn't make sense for him to collude with like the Haneys or collude or whatever, because he risks going back to jail this time for life. So I think what he's doing, it's purely economical. You know, he's making a lot of money. I think, like how he mentioned before, I've seen some of his interviews. He recognizes what the tests look for. He understands the chemical compositions of how to make it for certain fighters. He has the mechanisms. He already has an infrastructure in southern or in Northern California, South San Francisco, where he knows, you know, he has a whole lab dedicated to that. So it makes sense to me. He's making a lot of money off of him. He might be doing
So
some
you
backside
think he's
deals.
actually helping the big companies to enable where the cheating has happened? So he's actually a different role now. Because
I
if
think,
he keeps cheating
yeah,
now, if he keeps cheating and people like freezing boxing, punch
right.
drunk boxing wants to put him in prison,
Yeah.
all these people that want to put him in prison, don't you think he'd be risking his life if he's still cheating?
Well, wait, let me
Yeah.
just ask. Let me just ask. The fact that he's openly admitted to saying, all you got to do is change one chemical. You just got to change one atom in the molecular structure, right, of a chemical. You just gotta change one atom, and they can't detect it on the tests. Okay, he said that openly. So his job, Victor Conte, his job is to allow guys to use PEDs without it being detected. He's openly stated that. So, no, what's your
I think
thought on
I
what's your
think he's
thoughts
playing.
on that?
I think he's playing both sides. I think that's what he is. He's somewhat of a double agent. That's what I think. Because it would make sense to me if I was him. That's what I would do. I would act like I'm doing the sport a favor, while at the same time making money off of the legal side. And then if I can make deals on the back end, or undercover deals, because I think that's what his supplemental program entails when he talks about the supplements. He's not just the supplements. I mean, I've seen some of his work. Some of his work is credible when it comes to like general like mineral and vitamin absorption. There's different rates in different bodies and shit like that. So it makes sense to me. He knows, but this is what I think. I think he's playing both sides. It makes sense. That's what I would do to get the most out of my
But
money.
but but
But he does.
don't you think it's fucked up how they say Ryan Garcia is a steroid cheater, Ryan Garcia is a drug addict, all this shit, and then they
Well,
say Devin, you're mute real quick. Um, don't you think it's fucked up how they say Devin Haney's a clean fighter and Ryan Garcia is a drug cheat, but both of them are doing the same thing? So don't you think it's fucked up how it's like it's a hypocrisy?
yeah, but at the end of the day, people like look. It's business. At the end of the day, boxing is what the sport. It's what it is. I don't take offense to it. I mean, I don't expect if a guy's a snake, you expect him not to act like a snake towards you in any sort of way, in any sort of situation. I don't take offense to it just to try to protect yourself against it. But it is what it is. I think what you said is a mute point. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. Obviously, it's hypocritical, very hypocritical. But
But
we know what the Haneys are about. They
but
have
one thing I will tell
But
you though, one
yeah.
thing I'll say that what probably defends freezing in this is every sport decided they don't want nothing to do with this man anymore. From baseball to NFL, NBA, every sport, even tennis, they all rejected him, but boxing let him back in. So boxing is not a governed sport. Boxing is not governed by anyone.
Yep, 100%.
So I don't
well,
understand why our sport, which is the most hardest sport, which has blood, sweat, and tears, where people can fucking die, they bring him in.
Yep. And Victor Conte, he's banned from the MLB. Like if any MLB player has Victor Conte affiliated with them, they're out of the league. Like Victor Conte is banned from all professional sports, NFL, MLB, NHL, like anything. He is banned. And you got fighters like you got Devin
in
Haney, you
baseball and then in the NFL.
yeah,
So
yeah. So
who
he's banned.
cares?
He's banned from
I
all these
know.
sports, and then you got
Yeah,
people like you got Devin Haney, you got Boots, you got Errol Spence, not Errol Spence. You got Terrence
Crawford.
Crawford. Yeah,
Yeah, Caleb
Crawford.
Plant.
So
Who else?
this guy who's banned from all the professional sports leagues, in boxing, he works with them, and it's completely open. He gives them steroids that can't be detected on the tests. That's why they hire him, so they can use his steroids that can't be detected. So I'm just saying, like, these Devin Haney people who are saying, "Oh, Ryan Garcia is a dirty fighter. Ryan Garcia is on these steroids.
Yeah,
They're
but
on
Ryan
these fucking
Garcia got
steroids.
caught.
They employ
Devin Haney
fucking
hasn't been
Victor
caught though.
Conte. They
Yeah,
employ
but
Victor
Devin Haney
Conte, who
hasn't been
gives them the
caught, bro.
steroids, bro.
Yeah, but Devin Haney hasn't been caught. It's like this.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he's caught. He's still we all
No,
know
but that's
he's
the
using
same
it.
thing.
It
Listen,
doesn't.
no, wait.
It's not the
No.
same
We got
thing, bro.
wait. We got
We all
Diddy though.
know he's
Diddy's in
using it as
jail.
well.
No.
It
No,
doesn't matter if he's getting
wait.
caught. We
Diddy's
know
in
he's
jail,
still
bro. Let me
using
get
it.
this off. Diddy's in jail, right? Jay-Z's getting fucked. But Snoop Dogg knows Diddy, but he got nothing to do with it. He still knows Diddy though.
Yeah,
So
but
everybody knows who Victor Conte is a dirty rat. So everybody who knows this guy is a dirty is doing steroids. Is that what you're saying?
okay. No. Okay, so
Is
rap.
that what you're saying, bro?
Let's just try to agree here, okay? if someone is paying Victor Conte to give them their quote unquote supplements, okay, are they on steroids or are they not? If you're paying Victor Conte, what are they paying him for?
They get Victor Conte has come to the sport of boxing with a new program called Snack.
Yeah.
Snack provide fighters nutrition, and Snack provide fighters.
What are they paying him
Can I
for?
tell you why they're paying him? You don't
Okay.
want to know.
No,
Snack
tell
is
me,
a
tell me.
program that provides fighters nutrition. They provide fighters sponsors. They provide fighters a training facility. They provide fighters what's it called? Health and conditioning coaches. You want to know or
So
not? You don't want to
historically,
know. So do you
what are
want to
they
know the
paying
truth
him
or not?
for?
Do you want to know the
Well,
truth?
you know, okay, you're playing dumb, okay. You know what
But
they're
I just
paying him for.
explained to you why they're paying Snack.
So what has he been convicted for
So
in
why
the
did
past?
Nanito Donaire? Why was Nanito Donaire working with Victor Conte for 3 years? For a
What
few
was
years?
Conte convicted for in the past for
We
the
already
Olympics?
established that. But
Yeah. So tell me. No,
what did we say?
I
What
just
did
want
we
the
say?
audience to know. I want the
Wait.
audience
I
to
want to
know.
know this. I want to know this.
What did fighters historically pay Victor Conte for in the Olympics with the
Okay, we all
Russians, all
know that.
this?
But we all know that.
Let's tell the audience. Tell
So
them.
we know.
I
Everybody
want them
knows.
to know. Yeah,
We've said it 50
steroids.
times.
Steroids. Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
said it hundreds of times. That boxing,
Yeah.
but
So
boxing is allowing.
he just changed it up. He just all of a sudden he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to do steroids anymore. I'm going to give them nutrition and vitamins and all this shit." Is that really what you think?
But I do think this though. If he's doing something
Come
wrong,
on.
look, freezing. Come on. If he's doing anything wrong, I do believe that his life is going to get. It makes no sense. This man will be getting life in prison if he gets caught again.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think it's obvious why people like Devin Haney are paying him big money. It's because he knows the steroids that will get them past the test,
mm,
and that's why people pay him all
mm,
this money. And to say like I'm just gonna go back to the main point. You got people like you played that clip from Bill Haney saying, "Oh, Ryan was a steroid cheater. Ryan was on all this shit, and Devin was a clean fighter." I mean, that's just clear hypocrisy. Bill Haney is paying Victor Conte for steroids. That's why they're paying him. You got guys like Devin Haney as well playing. Sorry, you got guys like David Benavidez paying. What's his
memo,
name?
memo.
Yeah, Memo Heredia, right?
Yeah.
They're paying him for the same shit. Okay, so if we're gonna like when we're gonna act like, oh, this guy's a cheater and we're completely clean, I mean, I'm just gonna call that out
So
every
let's
single
ask
time I
everybody
can.
in the panel. Look, I'm not disagreeing with you, but I like to give both sides. That if a man is such a cheater and all the world knows about it, are you telling me that people are not looking at what he's doing? Are you telling me that these guys can keep getting away with anything and we're just going to see it because nobody's going to do nothing about it? I need to get to that. The
Yeah,
angry casual
nothing's gonna.
fan.
He's protected in some sort of way, bro.
Well,
No
let's see
one's
how
coming
protected you
after.
can be, bro. Because even Diddy got
Yeah,
caught.
sure.
Even Diddy got caught doing
Yeah,
something.
and
You
Epstein got
can't be
caught
that
as well, and he
protected.
got fucking killed, right? So.
Well, I'm just saying, even the highest of highest gets caught. Yo, the angry casual fan. Is this man, he was a dirty cheat and he's still in boxing. Is he still a dirty cheat in boxing? Can you hear me, bro?
Who
I
you
see the
asking?
angry casual fan. Unmute yourself, brother. There you go. You there? We can't hear you, bro.
I'd love to hear how Devin Haney is
I
innocent.
can't hear this.
How he never took any steroids. I would love to hear it, bro.
Mm. The angry casual fan was
But
there. I don't know what happened to
I
him.
don't think there's any answer, bro. Everybody knows. Well, like what are they paying Victor Conte for? His profession, Victor Conte's profession is
Mm.
hiding steroids from the drug tests.
But
Okay,
let's be honest, though, Freezy, you could blame
he's
boxing.
self admitted. He is self admitted. Like his entire profession
Mm.
is is making steroids that can't be detected in drug tests. I mean, that's his whole point. So again, you got guys like Devin Haney, Bill Haney saying, "Oh, we're a clean fighter," and Ryan Garcia is a dirty fighter. These guys know themselves. They're lying to you. Okay, they're lying to you. They know they're on steroids, and that's what's going on. But here,
And I agree with
I'll
you.
be back in a couple minutes. I'll be
Now
back in
wait
a couple
there. I
minutes.
agree with you
Yo,
with what
no,
you're
don't
saying.
run away.
Don't
Don't
run
run
away.
away.
People are here for you, bro.
Don't run away.
Freezing,
Yeah.
don't run away. Yo, freezing.
He ran.
Nah, he can't run.
Canelo.
He's there right
Bro,
now.
y'all let this nigga come up here and kick that bullshit for that long.
You got something to say?
Yeah,
What's
man.
up?
Yeah,
What's
man.
up?
Yo, there we go, freezing.
What's up?
Yo, angry
Man,
casual
look,
fans.
nah,
Talk about it.
why I got a question. Why you sitting here if you got a problem with people taking drugs, why the fuck you sitting here going on and on and on about a guy that didn't get popped for a dirty drug test, but the other guy in the situation, you ain't got shit to say about
And
him, the one
so
that
why is he
actually
paying?
failed the
Tell
drug test.
me. Tell me
I've
what.
listened. Nah, I'm sitting here listening for like 20 minutes, and you talking shit about Haney
Yeah,
and a
let me ask you a
conspiracy theory
question.
about Haney. But the guy, you ain't got much to say about the
Yeah,
guy that actually got popped twice.
yeah.
That's
So tell
weird to
me,
me.
why is Devin Haney paying Victor Conte? Why?
You can. That's not something you can prove, and it's funny.
I
It's
can't prove
funny.
it. He is
It's
paying Victor
funny.
Conte.
No,
He's
it's
part
funny
of his
that you
camp.
sitting here.
Tell me, why is he
If you
paying
really
him?
got a problem with fighters taking steroids, then you'd be sitting here complaining about
Can you
Haney.
not answer the
And
question? Why is
listen,
he paying
now
Victor
don't cut me
Conte?
off. You'll be sitting here complaining about both fighters if you really cared about this shit. You only here to talk shit about Haney, bro.
Yeah,
Everybody can see
yeah.
right through you.
Let me ask you again. I'll ask you again. Why is
Why
Devin
you ain't
Haney
complaining
paying?
about Ryan? You answer my
Can I ask
question
a
first.
question? Can
No,
I ask a
answer my
question?
question first. Then you can ask the
Okay,
question.
okay. You tell me first. Okay, go ahead.
I just told you, why you complaining about one fighter when you saying both of them dirty? But all I heard is you complaining about is Haney.
Yeah, so the reason
Are
I'm
you saying
asking,
Ryan is clean?
yeah, so the reason I'm asking is because both of them are obviously on steroids. My question to you is, why is Devin Haney paying Victor Conte in this camp? That's my question.
Oh, you gonna have to show me a bank statement or something.
Okay, just for the sake of argument, accept that's true. Accept that Devin Haney is paying Victor Conte. Why is he
No,
doing
I'm
that?
not accepting a lie as the truth.
Okay. So see, this is a low IQ argument here. You know, these guys can't understand why.
Nobody's gonna
Why?
understand bullshit, fam.
Yeah, yeah. So why is Devin Haney paying
You have
Victor
no
Conte?
proof. It's just some shit you throwing to the wall and
It's
hoping
a
somebody
fact. You
believes
can.
it.
It's a
It's not a
fact. I'm
fact.
not making it
Yeah,
up.
all
I'm
right,
not making. It's a
show me
fucking
Devin
fact,
Haney's
bro.
bank statement. Show me Devin
Why
Haney's bank
is
statement.
Devin Haney paying Victor Conte to be part of the camp?
Do
Tell
you
me
have
why.
any inkling of proof to
Yeah,
prove that?
so that's all I can do. Deny it. Deny it. Yeah, he's not paying them. He's not paying them.
No, if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
have
all
a
you
proof,
can
if you
do.
don't have any proof, all you're doing is making an assumption. And plus,
Yeah,
it's
I'm making it up.
the
I'm making it
focus.
up. Yeah.
That ain't even the point.
Why is
The
Devin
focus
Haney
should
wearing
be
a snack
the focus
T-shirt?
should be on the fighter that actually failed the drug test.
Yeah,
That's all I
yeah.
came here to say.
Why is Devin Haney wearing the snack T-shirt? Why is he wearing the
Why
fucking
are you still
logo?
talking about Haney? Did somebody failed the drug
You
test here
can't
and it
answer the
wasn't Haney?
question because you
Why are you
can't answer
still
the
talking
question,
about
bro.
Haney? He's clean. He ain't failed no drug test.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not talking about why anybody failed a drug test. I'm saying, why is Devin Haney paying Victor Conte snack to be part of his camp? Why is he
Oh,
wearing a
okay.
snack T-shirt?
Since it's
Why is
okay
he?
for people to be on steroids, then I'm gonna tell you he's paying to even the odds. Then is that a good answer
Why
for
is
you?
he? No, no. Tell me why he's paying them.
Because Ryan was on it. That's why, and he wanted a chance in the fight. That's why.
Oh, so they're both on steroids then?
I could have swore you just said that like 2 minutes ago. You said they were both obviously on steroids, right?
So you agree with that?
Hey, I agree if you agree. I just want to see. If
Well,
you actually tell some
I'm trying to
truth.
see what you're saying. I'm trying to see what
I'm
you're
saying
saying.
you seem to have a problem with Haney being on steroids, but not with Ryan. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
So
Why is
you
that?
agree? So you agree they're both on
Why
steroids?
you have a problem with Haney being on it, but not Ryan?
I'm saying they're both on it. So are they both
But
on it
you
or
only
not?
sitting here complaining about Haney.
No, I'm saying they're both on.
No, you're sitting here. You've been complaining about Haney for 20 minutes, brother.
No,
I haven't heard you. You
I'm
haven't heard
not
you say
only
one bad thing
complaining about
about
Haney.
Ryan
I'm saying
Garcia being on steroids.
I'm not
You
only
going on and
complaining
on
about
and
both
on
of them.
about the guy that wasn't on steroids. He, the one that didn't get caught.
Yeah, I'm saying they're both on it. So, what's your thoughts on that?
I just told you my thoughts. One got caught and one didn't. What's your thoughts on that?
So is
I
getting
think
caught? Yeah,
I think I
is
think
getting caught the only standard we're going off of? Or obviously, we both know they're on it,
yeah.
right?
Obviously,
Oh, so
I think people
you
can.
haven't been
I
caught for
think
anything, so I
I
could
think
just make up some bullshit right now and just
nah.
say
It's
you
because
did it, and
but
everybody
the
should
problem.
Yes.
believe it, right?
But the problem here is because Haney passes himself as if he's not on steroids. That's the problem. That's why it rubs people the wrong way. Because as you mentioned, they're all on some shit. Everybody's on
If
some
they're
shit. But
both on it,
I
why
think
are
it's
y'all
yeah.
crying? If they're both
Because
on
Yeah, if
steroids
they're
and y'all
both on
agree,
it, then why
why
are
the
you
fuck are y'all
crying?
crying
Yeah,
about one guy?
if they're both on it,
because
then why are you crying, bro?
because one
No,
guy
they both
passes
on it.
himself
Why you crying? I'm not crying. I came
because
here
one
listening to
guy
crying.
can you shut the fuck up and let me say this? Because one guy makes it seem like he's not on anything, that he's natural, that this is like
Because
natural
he ain't
talent.
got
It's
caught.
not.
He ain't.
But
Because
come
he
on,
ain't
bro.
on
You
it,
know,
motherfucker.
Yeah,
but you know
Where's the
he's
exactly,
on
failed
it.
drug
But you
test?
know
exactly.
he's
Where's
on
the
it.
failed drug test?
But I just explained to you though why it rubs a lot of people the wrong way, because he makes himself seem like he's not on some shit when he is on some
He
shit. He just
makes
hasn't been
himself
caught.
Exactly.
seem like it.
But he hasn't been
He's
caught.
What is how is
he's
making yourself
wait,
what is
but
making
the thing
yourself
is,
seem like it?
the reason why
Every
people are upset is because Haney's pretending like he's not on it and Ryan is, but they both are. That's the thing. That's the
Where
point
do
we're
you
trying to
get this
make.
pretending from? Explain that.
Because Devin Haney pays Victor Conte to give him his supplements. Victor Conte is obviously part of Snack, okay, and his profession is providing PEDs that don't get detected in the tests, okay. That's the reason Devin Haney pays Victor Conte, is to give him
Yeah, but doesn't
PEDs that
Terrence?
don't
So
Yeah,
get
but I'm
once
just
again,
gonna
detected.
all
keep
right,
it real. Yo, let me just say
let's
this. Terrence
pretend that
Yeah,
Crawford.
that's
Wait,
true
wait,
with
wait.
what you're
Rapstar,
saying.
go
Wait,
ahead.
let me say this,
Rapstar, go
bro.
ahead.
Come on, man. Let me get this off. Bam Rodriguez, Terrence Crawford, Kalen Plant, people from on different sides of the pond. They all pay Snack. It's not like just Devin Haney, bro.
Yes, many people are
Exactly.
on it, but to pretend like Devin Haney's clean and Ryan Garcia's
What
dirty,
Bam? So
they're
are you
both
saying that
fucking
Bam
taking
Rodriguez? Wait, wait, wait,
steroids.
wait, wait. Are you saying that Latino brother who beat the English champ and all the champs who beat Estrada? Are you saying that Mexican Bam Rodriguez is a cheater as well? Is that what you're saying?
Everybody who's
Not Bam.
affiliated with Snack is on that shit,
So
bro.
Bam's a cheater.
Obviously,
So
Okay, then keep it. Then
say
yeah,
Bam
okay. So
name
Bam's
though
a
specifically. You saying
obviously.
Bam on drugs?
If you're with Snack, you're on
Is you
fucking
saying Bam on
PEDs.
drugs?
Why else are you paying
Are
Victor
you saying
Conte?
Bam is on drugs?
Do you even know who Victor Conte is, bro?
Are you
Do you even
saying
know
Bam
who
is
he
on
is?
drugs?
Motherfucker's stupid, bro. Like,
You
why
can't say
else?
it, bro. You can't say
Why?
it because you can't say it.
If Victor Conte,
Say it.
if Bam is paying Victor Conte, he is on PEDs, bro.
So Bam, all right, bro. Y'all heard it here first. Bam Rodriguez is officially
Yeah,
on drugs.
and Caleb Plant and Terrence Crawford
Caleb
and
Plant, no power. All these
everybody
fighters with
else
no power and shit on steroids though.
and
Devin Haney
everybody
and
else
Caleb
is
Plant.
paying fucking Victor Conte, bro.
You do realize just because you
Wait,
take
tell me.
steroids, they're not gonna make you.
No. Tell
It's
me.
all good.
Okay,
It's all good, man.
okay.
Ryan was on it too, remember? So
Yeah,
it was
so
a fair
tell me,
fight.
why are they paying Victor Conte? Tell me.
It don't matter, bro. It was a
Why?
fair fight.
No. Tell me
It
why
was
they're
a fair
paying Victor
fight.
Conte. Tell me. Why are they paying Victor Conte?
What for the snack program?
Yeah, and what's in the snack program? What are they paying for the snack program? Tell me.
I'm not Victor Conte. You gotta ask Victor.
Tell me, bro. Why are they paying him?
I don't look. I'm not about to get on
He
here and
doesn't
make
know.
back.
He
Listen,
doesn't
you just
know. He's
asked me
gonna
a
pretend
question.
like
You
he
just asked
doesn't
me a
know, bro.
question. Do you want to
Tell
answer
me.
or not? You just asked me a
No,
question.
you're not answering the question, bro. Why are they paying Victor Conte? I know why. You won't
I
tell
can't
me
answer a
why.
question with you talking over me though.
Okay, so answer it now. Why are they paying Victor Conte?
They paying him for his training.
His training. Yeah, that's exactly what David Benavidez' dad told me. They're paying him for good good
Look at the
fitness
picture. They
technique.
sitting on the ring.
For...
What do you? I don't see him feeding Haney fucking drugs. I see them sitting on the ring.
Yeah, even
What
though,
the fuck are you talking about?
even though Victor Conte was
Y'all
banned
making
from the
assumptions,
Olympics,
bro. I
even
ain't gonna
though
make
Victor
assumptions.
Conte was banned from,
there is no making
even
assumption about Victor Conte's career and what he did in the past. What the fuck are you
That's
on
the
about?
past.
yeah,
It's
You
why
on
all
was he
making an
record.
banned from the
assumption.
But it's
MLB?
on record. It's on record. He went to jail. There's records for that shit, for everything that he did in the
Yeah, so
past.
why was he banned?
It
Tell
ain't
me,
on
why was he
record that
banned?
Haney is dirty though. So you gotta get
Okay,
over
Why
then.
that.
was
All right.
Victor Conte
Good for
banned?
you.
Why was he banned from the MLB? Tell me.
Because he got caught, unlike Haney. Haney
Caught
didn't get
what?
caught with
What
it.
was Victor
When you
Conte
get
caught
convicted
doing?
of something, that's when you get in trouble for it.
What
When
was he
you ain't
caught
doing
doing?
something, that's when you don't.
What was he
It's
caught
that
doing?
simple.
What was he caught doing?
What was Haney caught doing?
What was Victor Conte caught
What
doing
was
in the
Haney caught
MLB?
doing?
What
Stop
was
trying to
Victor?
shift the conversation.
You're shifting it, bro. What was he caught
Nah,
doing?
fuck
I'm talking
this
about the same
motherfucker,
fighter
man.
y'all been talking about.
Man, fuck this
You can't
motherfucker.
answer because you know Victor Conte was banned for PEDs, and that's exactly what he does in boxing as well, bro. None of you fucking faggots can admit it, bro. What was he
So
banned from the MLB for doing?
you emotional, bro. You just making up shit and throwing out assumptions. You just throwing
But
out
Oh
assumptions.
man, you
but if you
can't
You
just
tell
have
me what he was
you have
if
no
banned
proof. We
because
all
you
got we
know
can
what he
all
was
show you
banned
proof
for.
of Ryan Garcia failing a
okay.
drug test, but you
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
show us proof of
All
Haney
right,
failing
I'll
a
be
drug
back.
test.
I'll
And
be back
that's
in a
what it
couple
comes down
minutes.
to.
I'll
And
be
that's where
back in
the
a couple
conversation
minutes to
ends.
roast you, motherfuckers. I'll be back
Hey,
in a
look,
minute.
man.
All
At
right.
the end of the day, let's just keep it logical, man. At the end of the day, Devin Haney didn't even look good in the fight. So how did it help him? I mean, it just depends how people want to look at it, yeah? Now, my thing is this. Let's talk about the rehydration. Everybody in the chat, yo, but Rapstar, Devin Haney rehydration, he comes in heavy. If you make the weight, you do make the weight. My thing is this, though. For many years, if you made the weight, you made the weight. Now, how much you come in the next day and you come in at 25 pounds heavier and some other guy comes 20 pounds heavier, that's how much you can restore the next day. Now, the same way that you say, oh, rehydration is unfair, but if you dehydrate yourself, that's not good. If you dehydrate yourself too much, did you know that people just talking about the rehydration? What about the dehydration that you got to do when you got to cut that weight and that liquid in your brain? So it works both ways. But
Yeah.
is that wrong? Let's talk about the rehydration, right? Let's talk to what's his name? We got Al in the building, Al Corpo Boxer. What do you think about the rehydration? Is the rehydration wrong? Or if you make the weight, you make the weight, as long as you make the weight and the weigh in. What do you think?
Hey, what up, Brett?
Yo, what up, my brother?
What's up on the panel, man? Yeah, so regarding, let's
What
get
do you
over
think about
the
this rehydration? Everybody says, this guy comes heavy, this guy comes heavy. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, there's some truth in that, but if you make the weight, then you make the weight, right? To me, it even seemed like Haney and Garcia were about the same size, more or less. I mean, we were like 2 or 3 pounds difference, but even Haney, right? He admitted he was bigger than opponents, right? He told Lomachenko that he was, too small for him. Whatever that meant, doesn't matter. We could all see that Haney was bigger than Loma and other opponents like Jojo Diaz, Linares. So whatever, man. If you can make the weight, you make the weight. But as far as Rap, I'm gonna respond to what you said about Conte. If he were to get quote caught by the feds or whatever, there's no way he could ever do it like a life sentence. First of all, let's get this American, I guess the rules or the law regarding steroids. There's no crime to take steroids. There is no crime to take steroids in the United States. What
Well, there
Conte got
must
in
be
trouble
there's a
with?
major
No,
crime
no,
pushing
no, no,
steroids on
no.
athletes.
No, but here's the context. Here's the context. The reason why Conte went to, or the reason why he had a felony, right, is because he was distributing drugs illegally. So, for example, Marianne James or Evander Holyfield, right? You're not going to put your full name. It's not going to be documented. So what you do is you have to make up names and you have to put money underneath, right under the table, what they call money laundering. So that's what the feds got Conte for. And since that wasn't documented, you're evading taxes. So that's what the federal government, the United States, that's what they got Conte on. Yeah, of course there was steroids involved, but remember that he was helping out the United States with all that stuff. Now we have to question: did the USA know about that? Probably. That's why Conte is Scots free, if you will. You know, he had like 4 or 5 gold medalists revoke their medals. So whatever, that's in the past. So to ask the question with the other guys, they're saying, why is Haney or athletes, why are they paying Conte for the snack program? Well, one, look at snack. If you go to snack.com, it says to help athletes with performance enhancement. Let me repeat that again. To help athletes with performance enhancement, right? Plus, he's giving supplements. So we have to decide, are the supplements a drug, right? Is the supplement a drug? So you got to add those two together. So in my opinion, since boxing isn't regulated, steroids is not a crime. You can't get anything on Conte because what Conte is doing is technically legal, right? And if fighters are signing contracts saying, all right, we can do this and that, if there's a threshold, which we don't know, there's a lot of stuff that's written behind the scenes in contracts that we don't know. So what's the problem? So yeah, Ryan Garcia was most likely on stuff, is on stuff. Of course, look at his physique, man. It's a crazy transformation. And the same thing is being said with Devin Haney. So I think we should all just be transparent and say that these athletes are on stuff. Everybody knows that, man. So we shouldn't be crying about one fighter or the other.
You got to remember
Nah, man.
No, but we ain't gonna act like. No, wait. Let me tell you, brother. You look like a grown man. One guy has been convicted. One guy is not convicted, bro. Sorry, one guy has been charged. One guy has not been charged.
Right.
So it's very unfair to say that this guy, he's cheating as well because the other guy's been caught cheating. Now, we got some people saying in Austrain. Well, when I read about Austrain, Austrain helps you, which you should know this, El Corpo Boxeo, where you've changed your name. Now I know who it is. It's a friend of mine that used to come here a lot. But you changed.
Yeah, I used to be Switch. Switch. Remember Switch Hitter?
Long time ago. So
yeah, Switch, bro.
Let's keep it real, brother. If we gotta look at it, right? Ryan Garcia, they're giving him a pass for the Austrain, though. They are. Just by looking at, oh, well, Devin Haney hanged out with this guy. Let's just look at what Ryan Garcia has been done with. Austrain says that it also helps you cut weight. It helps you in your pre-workout. Did you know that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think there's no question
that if you work out hard, Austrain give you all the benefits and the recovery that you can work out double hard. Did you know that?
Yeah.
So everybody it says knows. That. It says that Austrain can help you in your recovery mode. Does it not say that?
Yeah, recovery.
So there's different reasons what it is. Now let's look at how the fight went though. Ryan Garcia did look like that he has been speaking to people like Oscar De La Hoya and Mayweather, that they have planned to come in heavier. Is that fair to say that Ryan planned to come in heavier?
It's assertions at this point, but yeah, it seems to indicate that he was trying to.
Okay, let me ask you this. From what you know, is that a fair fight? For what you have known, I want to know from you.
I would say yeah. Me personally, I would say yeah, because the 6 times they fought each other, Ryan still cracked them with the same exact left hook, the same cadence, a similar thing happened even in the amateur. So that's the thing that I recognized when it came to the matchup. He got cracked the same way. It's just that this time, he just couldn't recover. He got wobbled. He was on rocky. Obviously he was on that shit too. I don't disagree with it. I think he was on. He's been taking that shit for a while too. So Ryan's not a.
You know what? Or more importantly,
it's okay for Ryan to be on steroids. That's all you niggas gotta say, man.
No, this guy's like, but let's focus on the weight. Just focus on the weight as Rap is asking the question about the rehydration. Remember that the Haneys, they acknowledged Ryan Garcia coming in overweight, right? They said if you're over 1 or 2 or 3 pounds, you got to pay the fine. Okay, so everybody was an acknowledgement there, so there shouldn't be any complaint about the weight, right? So it's either the weight or you want to talk about the steroids or whatnot. But as far as the weight, I think those things cancel each other out. I don't think the weight makes a difference at all.
They accepted the fight after he weighed in. They still accepted it. They had no problem.
So you don't believe in weight.
Rap, you asked about the weight, bro. Devin Haney. You asked about rehydration.
Why are
bro,
these guys
stop talking over me, fam. I'm trying to talk about rehydration, like Rap told us to.
Yeah, now, sure. Go ahead,
buddy. Rap. That's what you was talking about, right?
Yeah, I want to finish the rehydration talk.
Look. I'm
No,
gonna
but
break it. Let me break it down real quick, bro. You ain't even talking
Holy
about
fuck.
this. Devin Haney moved up from 135 to 140. Them the only two weight classes he been at, right? I don't feel like any rehydration, dehydration is an advantage at all. When you a fighter like David Benavidez and you look at his early career, he had fights at like 200 pounds, 180 pounds, and shit like that, and all in between there, 190. He lost all that weight to get down to 168. Now that's a weight bully. A nigga coming down from 200 pounds at the start of his career all the way down to 168. That's a weight bully. Devin Haney just happened to be big. That's just what it is. There ain't no advantage. But he never
that
moved
is
down
that
in
is an
weight.
advantage.
Listen. Let me finish.
The point
Let me
that should be
finish. Let me
the,
finish. He ain't
yeah,
never
yeah,
moved
yeah, yeah.
down, and he ain't never
The
moved
point that
down.
should be
Let me
made here.
finish, bro.
The point
He
that
ain't
should
never
be made
moved
here.
down in weight at
Yeah,
any point in his
keep
career,
talking,
not the
keep
beginning
talking.
nor the end. He's only moved up, so there ain't no weight bully. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, great point. Yeah, the point that should be made here is that all these Haney fans that are complaining about Garcia being on steroids, bro, he is paying Victor Conte to give him steroids, and he
We
wants to
heard you the
pretend.
first 50 times,
Yeah, well,
bro.
I'll tell you again. He wants to pay fucking Victor Conte to give him steroids, and then he wants to complain about Ryan Garcia being on Ostarine, bro.
You want to
It's
make
just
an
total
excuse for
hypocrisy.
Ryan being dirty. That's all you doing right now.
Yeah, I'll make the point again,
You
bro.
want to
Keep
make it
crying about it.
okay for Ryan to be
Keep
dirty
crying
by
about it.
saying Haney is dirty. That's all you're trying to do.
Well,
Everybody can see
he's
that.
trying to pretend like it's
You
only
you
Ryan
only
doing it,
saying
bro.
that
They're
so it
both
looks like
doing it.
Ryan ain't the only person dirty in
They're
the
both
situation,
they're
and it
both
makes it
doing
like an
it.
even
Yeah.
fight in your head or something. Like, bro, you
Yeah,
was in La La Land.
exactly.
You delusional.
Exactly.
You're fucking
Exactly.
delusional.
They're both doing it, and they're trying to pretend like it's only
No,
Ryan
they're
doing
not
it, bro.
both doing it, bro. Only in your fucked up head. Because
Yeah.
you wanted to be fair
So
for
tell
Ryan.
me, tell me,
You
tell.
want to look like
Okay,
Ryan
okay,
wasn't a
okay,
cheat. You want to
okay.
look
So
like it's a fair
yeah,
fight
yeah,
some
yeah,
type of
yeah,
way. So
yeah,
you got to
yeah,
say
yeah,
Haney
yeah,
is
yeah,
dirty.
yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
all you
yeah.
doing, bro.
So
You can
tell
stop
me
repeating
why
yourself.
Devin
Stop
Haney
repeating
pays Victor
yourself. We heard you
Conte.
50 times.
Okay, I'll ask you again. Why does Devin Haney pay Victor Conte? Tell me.
Stop asking that dumbass question that
What?
nobody, even
Can you
yourself,
not
got the
answer
answer
it?
to.
Can you
You don't
not
even have
answer
the
the
answer to
question?
that yourself, fam.
Can you not
Shut the
answer
fuck
it?
up with that stupid ass question.
I
I'll
mean,
ask you
the
again.
question, yeah, the
I'm gonna
questions.
ask you again. Why does he pay Victor
The
Conte?
question is
Tell me.
fucking stupid. I'm gonna tell you the same thing over and
Well,
over.
answer the question. I'm gonna keep
Somebody
asking it.
else answer those questions. Why do fighters pay snack at El Corpo?
Yeah,
Why
they
do
can't
all these
answer
fighters
it
pay
because they
snack?
know the answer. They can't
Why does
answer it, bro.
Bam
You can't
Rodriguez
answer it
fight
because you're
snack?
stupid.
Now let me tell you, from what I know, can I
Can't
please
answer it,
explain the
stupid
facts?
nigger.
Yo, freezing. I got a
Ah, there go
relationship
the
with
truth.
fighters,
Now
bro.
that the truth came out.
All right, let me get this off. I got a relationship with fighters. I know fighters that have been to snack, right? Demetrius Andrade, but I personally spoke to Nonito Donaire and his wife Rachel Donaire that everybody knows, and we were sitting right here, and they explained to me what they get out of being with Victor Conte. They
Yeah.
said Victor Conte gives us a facility where we can train in those facilities, where we can use his boxing gyms. Can I finish? That Nonito Donaire, he gets strength and conditioners. He gets supplements
Yeah.
from Victor Conte, just as regular snack supplements. So from what I'm listening to is the fighters that join Victor Conte, he pays for sponsors you, gives you a facility to train. Is there any more to it than what I'm telling you that
So why
Nonito
is he
Donaire has
banned
told
from the
me?
MLB? Why is he banned from the MLB?
I'm
Not for
asking,
giving
I'm
Haney
asking other
Why
supplements.
people
why
this
is he
question,
why is
bro.
Victor Conte banned from all the sports leagues?
Well,
Tell me
I'm
why.
asking this question. I want to
What
answer.
they gotta do with
Let's
Haney?
not go. No, wait. Let me finish my
Well,
answer.
you know
I want
why
to
it's got to
answer
do
for
with
this.
him.
Why do fighters join Victor Conte? Nonito Donaire told us it's because of all the facilities and everything else that he provides you.
Because he
Now,
gives them
El Corpo,
steroids that
I'm
can't
asking
get
this
detected
question
in
to
the
El
tests.
Corpo.
That's
I'm not
why.
asking you, Friesen. I'm asking
Okay.
others now. El
Oh, that's
Corpo,
fine.
El Corpo, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Why do you think all these fighters use Victor Conte's snack program?
Well, one, Conte's a good scapegoat. Conte's like a perfect
Yeah.
scapegoat, right? Because one, yeah, Conte does. Hey, yo, Conte does have the facilities, right? He does have the facilities to what to do high intense training with with the oxygen masks to mimic high altitudes. Okay, we have that. But then he's also a good scapegoat because if one of his fighters, and I'm sure they have to sign some agreement that if they get some sort of adverse finding, that it has nothing to do with snack, right? I'm sure that Conte protects himself in that. But anyways, if a fighter does get caught under snack, then they can use Conte as a scapegoat. So that's one of the reasons why I would use snack if I'm a fighter, if I want a competitive advantage, as we call it, right? Competitive advantage.
Why would they protect themselves from snack if they get popped? Why would they try to do that?
Because they use Conte as a scapegoat.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
they could say
Conte,
snack.
Wait. So Conte isn't actually the person supplying them the PEDs; it's someone else. Is that what
No, there's two things. All right. So one, we know Conte has knowledge to mask stuffs and all that kind of stuff. That's like a different type of underground formality that a fighter could do a deal with Conte, right? But then remember that WADA, they don't acknowledge supplement use. So you could exploit the use of his supplements, right? If you said, oh yeah, I got tested for something, I could say it was whatever his creatine thing under snack, right? So it's perfect to use Conte also as a scapegoat. And don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just saying anything associated with snack is suspect, right? Because a lot of you need to. Of course it is.
Y'all acting like the nigga just because he cheated in the past don't mean he don't know no fucking legal supplements. Y'all do know the man is capable of getting a legal supplement.
He can though because he's recent. But he can though because he's recently been on interviews where he talks about
shit about legal supplements.
Hey, can you stop talking while I'm talking? Let me just say this real quick. But in recent interviews, he said how easy it is to cheat the test. He just moves a particular thing here, a particular thing there, and that's it. And he has the knowledge. He has the knowledge and the infrastructure to make it easy. He keeps saying time and time again how even right now, even USADA, WADA, all these other organizations, why they're such a joke, because he can do little things to make big effects that and change the whole, change the chemical profile of a lot of things that he's giving these guys.
That's called being honest. That's called being honest, bro.
It's called being an.
If he was cheating, why would he say that?
Because he's making a lot of money off of it. He's making a lot of money off of it.
Heat on himself and say that.
Because how he said even these guys are hard. It's harder to keep up with like testing what's illegal, the illegal substances, and actually making the changes that he does. And that's why he keeps doing it, because he can get away with it, because he's making a shit ton of money out of it. If you can make easy money off of a thing that you don't need much, you don't need other things that you need to make that much money, why not do it? Everybody would do that shit. If they can make easy money, it's easy money for him.
So this guy, wait. Victor Conte's been convicted, of helping the Russian doping program of giving them steroids.
We know the past, bro.
He's openly said that he changes one molecule in the test, in the PED test, they can't detect them anymore for it, okay? So he's openly
real honest to me.
He's openly admitted to how he circumvents the test and how he doesn't get detected for any of this shit. And you got people like Devin Haney who pay him, who give him money so he doesn't get detected for the test, okay? The shit's just fucking obvious,
he telling you the past. He telling you openly because he ain't doing it no more.
No, he's doing it. He's doing it openly because, but he likes bragging about it though.
What do people do when they do some bad shit in the past? They more open and honest with it once they get past that part of their life. Y'all don't understand it, bro.
None of them have been caught with nothing, bro. No Mario Barrios, Mikey Garcia, Caleb Plant, Bam Rodriguez. Ain't none of them being caught with
Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford.
But only Ryan Garcia's dirty, right? Only Ryan Garcia's dirty and Devin Haney's clean. Because
he the one that got caught. Get over
he gives fucking Victor Conte his money to get on the
That's what this is all about. This is all about making Ryan look like a victim. That's why I told y'all. Don't listen to these bums.
So it's all right for Ryan to cheat is basically what people are saying.
They're both cheating, but you're pretending like it's only Ryan, bro. That's the problem.
That's that Ryan.
They're both cheating, but you're pretending like it's only Ryan.
Are you saying
it is? You fucking you a victim, bro.
You're the one
Why is
playing
he
victim.
pay
You
Victor
just came on
Conte,
here
bro?
playing fucking
Why is he
victim.
pay
You a
Victor
victim.
Conte? You
You're
can't
the
tell
only
me.
one.
You a
You're the only
fucking
You
one
victim.
on
can't
here.
tell me
You
You're
got
the
why he
you
only
paid
one
making
on
Victor
false
here.
claims
Conte.
about Devin Haney to make
You're
Ryan
the
look
only
better.
one on
That's
here
all
that
this
got
is.
on.
That's
You're
all
playing
this
the
is.
victim. You're playing the victim too. Playing
Ain't
that
no
black shit
victim.
with
You
your
making
race.
false
You're playing the
claims to
victim
make
too.
Ryan look better. That's
You
all this is.
specifically wait. You specifically only got on here just to play a victim because of your race. That's what you're on about. That's your fucking agenda. What the fuck are you on about?
I think you
Yeah, no,
projecting.
it's
I
because
think you're
you're
I'm
projecting,
pretending
sir.
projecting.
like
I'm
only
projecting
Ryan's
what?
on steroids,
I'm
bro.
projecting
Both of
what?
them are.
I just
Nah,
got
bro.
called
Nah, bro.
NIGGER
It's
Nah,
because
like
you're
but
5
all
only
minutes
right,
playing
ago.
a
I'm the
but
one
fucking.
I
that
didn't
I'm
say
the
that.
one came on here
But
on some race
Because
shit.
you're
That's
both
crazy.
playing
I
a
didn't say that
fucking
shit. But
victim
I didn't
game.
say that shit. I didn't say
I
that
know
shit personally.
everybody
But
heard them call me an
Okay,
N-word,
okay,
bro,
I
but
didn't say that
I
shit.
came
okay.
on here
So
on
I'll
some
ask
race
you.
shit. Now I came here with the facts. Haney's
Yeah,
Nah, you
yeah,
clean.
came
He
here.
ain't
yeah.
You
failed no
came here
drug
to dick
test.
right. You came here
That's
to
what I
dick
came
right
here with.
Haney. No, you came here to dick right Haney, and you came here to play a victim with your race.
I
That's
don't
what
even
you're
I
like
about.
came here
Haney
to
Gore
That's
dick
what
ride
you're
Nash, but I
about.
ain't
Haney.
about to sit here
Nah,
and
but
let
I
that's
y'all
what
came
you're
to
niggas
dick
about,
fucking
ride
sit here
Haney,
and
but
make
you
man.
up
That's
shit.
can't.
what
I
you're
don't care if I
about.
like him or not.
Right.
I
That's
don't
what you're
watch his
about.
Gore Nash.
Yeah,
I don't watch
yeah,
him either.
yeah. So
You
who's
watching? Yeah,
on
you watching him
steroids?
like a hawk tonight.
Who's dirty,
Hell
Ryan
no.
or
Nobody's
Haney?
watched like a hunt.
Wait, tell me, who's dirty, Ryan or Haney?
The one that failed.
Only Ryan? Yeah. So why
The
does
one that
Haney
failed.
play? Why does Haney play Victor Conte? Tell me that.
The one that failed.
So why does Haney pay Victor Conte? Tell me that.
I don't answer questions to
Yeah,
niggas.
no answers
I
from
don't
these
answer questions niggas
stupid
that stupid as
motherfuckers.
fuck.
No answers from these low IQ fucking retards, bro.
No, you got the same 3 words in your memory
Yeah.
bank. You just
Yeah,
can't
tell me.
help yourself from saying this shit over and
Yeah.
over, bro.
Yeah.
Move to a new subject. Rap, man.
Good answer, bro.
You got
Good
to do
answer,
better
bro.
with your panel, man.
I'm proud of you, bro.
All
Good
right, well,
job, guys.
He called me
are you
an
guys
N
good
word
now?
with the ER, bro, and this
Yeah,
nigga still
I'll
here.
keep calling you that. I'll keep calling you that, bro, all day.
Rap, I'm with it. If you
Yeah,
like it, I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah. Get out of here, bro.
So what else? What other false claims you got
Go
to put on
We
Haney?
got another
Go
claim over here.
backstage, bro.
We got another claim over here that I played both sides of the video. Last week or a few weeks ago, Bill Haney and Devin Haney's camp are saying that they offered Teofimo Lopez a fight with Turkey Al Sheikh, but you haven't heard Turkey Al Sheikh say anything. And then Teofimo Lopez yesterday says that me and Top Rank in front of the Top Rank show and the attorneys of Top Rank have offered Devin Haney a fight. Who's telling the truth and who's lying?
I think TEO is telling the truth and
Okay,
Haney's
tell us
lying.
why.
Because I think, if anything, Bill Haney has a record of just lying about a bunch of shit over the years. To me, it's basic clout chasing. That's what he's about. Even if it is a Saudi prince, I don't hold Devin Haney to a
Turkey Al
high
Sheikh.
standard. I think, Turki Al Sheikh. I don't think he's a man of principle. I think he's just there for the money. He's in for himself. He's egotistical. He's selfish. Why are people confused about that? If like he's a snake, he's gonna act like a snake until he's dead, or maybe he comes to Jesus. Either or, I really don't care. But that's what that guy's about. So I think he's lying. I think if that was the case, like how you mentioned, I think not only the Turk would say something, but I think also Tia would be the first one to say, like, fuck, hey, I got this fight, I got this contract, I got this lined up. He would be the first one to say this shit because he's hungry for the fight. I don't agree with like his marketing of him, what he said about the monkeys and shit, but he's trying to get a fight. He's trying to get paid, and he wants that spot to be. He thinks he's like better talent than the rest of these guys, so he wants to make more money. I think he thinks he deserves the money. So that's my opinion on that.
Okay, so you think Teofimo's telling the truth and Bill Haney's lying on Turkey
Yeah,
Al Sheikh's name?
yeah. I don't like I said. I think you give Bill Haney a lot of credit. That he wouldn't be doing that shit. He's the type of guy that strikes me as like somebody that would be willing to sell his own mom. Just a complete scumbag. I mean, I can't hate on it because he's getting his money. It is what it is. That's how he decides to make his money. But yeah, that's the type of guy that he seems like to me. And his record for it though, he's been lying about a ton of shit before. So I don't believe anything the Bill Haney says. I think that's his narrative. He wants to say this and that about a fighter, doesn't have any proof. Yeah, just believe me, I said that shit, and then that's what it is. That's my
Okay,
opinion on the guy.
so more or less, You think that TEOFIMO couldn't be lying in front of Top Rank on their own show and using Bob Arum's name on their own show, right?
I don't think so, because if anything, right now he's at a spot where he needs to make something happen, and he wants to make something happen. So why would he go out? It's like shooting himself in his foot. Why at the same time? I think he knows what time it is. I think he needs to make a lot of money, have a good string of fighters lined up to make that money, get his name out, because he just has no. He has like for whatever reason he just can't sell. He doesn't have a lot of appeal. I mean, he's talented. He's had good fights. He has decent names with Lomachenko and Taylor, but he just can't get off the launch pad. And why would he try to do that? Why would he shoot himself in the foot? Especially at this point in time, it just doesn't make sense. When I look at shit like this, the timing is very telling for me. The timing of things when they happen.
Let's be honest, the rivalry's been there for many years.
Yeah.
TEOFIMO, Devin Haney has been a big subject for many years. A lot of back and forth. Right. At one point, Devin Haney, he became the undisputed. Then TEO said, I should have been the undisputed. Then it was always this back and forth. Who's better? Who's not better? Who's doing better with Lomachenko? TEO beat Lomachenko. Then Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. So I think it's a really big fight. It depends. There can't be too much cap. Devin Haney's team is Bill Haney saying that we offered the fight. But now we're hearing that TEOFIMO saying that we offered the fight. There's always going to be some bullshit, isn't there, between them? There's always been like that, yeah?
Hey, Rep, when was the time frame of that interview of TEOFIMO on that Top Rank thing talking about this offering?
That interview was done yesterday.
Oh, wow. Okay, so it might be a play by Top Rank to kind of taunt some notoriety towards Turki Al-Sheikh to try and make that fight happen. Like they might want that.
Yeah, but you're not listening. Bill Haney saying that Turki Al-Sheikh has made that offer in October to TEOFIMO, and TEOFIMO did not sign the contract. Let me play.
But you just said Turki didn't respond.
What happened? What happened last time Haney sent one of them top ranked fighters a contract? They fucking ran for the fences. Shakur did the same shit when Haney sent them a contract. Don't expect no big name top ranked fighter. Well, I know Shakur left them since then, but don't expect TEO to go on no Turkey card, bro. Like, what big name top ranked fighter you seen on the Turkey card besides Beterbiev? But I mean, I don't even know if Beterbiev still with them, to be honest. All you seen was Big Baby and fucking Beterbiev. Otherwise, it's been all Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn fighters on the card.
Now, look, what I'm hearing is, though, TEOFIMO wants to make the money, but Turkey hasn't said nothing about TEOFIMO's name, though. Turkey hasn't even mentioned TEOFIMO's name. Has anybody heard Turkey say anything about TEOFIMO?
No.
Nah, because he ain't in the mix, bro.
TEO lying. But the Haneys are saying that Turkey has made an offer.
TEO lying.
Yeah, but if TEO's lying, then Bill Haney's lying too. Because Bill Haney
they could both be lying. They both be capping. Two things can be true.
I mean, TEOFIMO can't sit in front of Top Rank and say, "Oh, ask Bob Arum. We made the offer." On Top Rank show.
Because Bob for sure.
Bill Haney is sitting on Vlad TV, bro, and saying Turkey made the offer.
Bro, he ain't gonna lie on Turkey name when you know Turkey could get him out of here. You know, with the snap of a finger. Who the fuck gonna get on camera and lie on Turkey name?
That's
Nobody.
What I'm saying. Hey,
Bill Haney is.
Bill
Haney is. Bill Haney is. Bill Haney is.
Most fake offers in the past.
Bill Haney is.
Who's made the most fake offers in the past? Top Rank or Turkey? You really think about this? Top Rank or Turkey?
Doing that on
it's not even that hard to figure out.
Man. That is the worst thing Bill Haney can be doing on a man's name like
he doesn't give two shits, man, bro. That guy has no. He's in it for him, man. The same way Al Heyman
ain't lying on no fucking Turkey name on camera.
He is. What's gonna be the downside of that? What's gonna be the downside of that? Like, because look, the problem is this: if Haney wants to make dealings with the Turk in any capacity, he has to take fights that he does not want to make. Or that he doesn't want at the times that the Turkey says. So what sort of future does he have? So that's one point, right? With the Turk. Secondly, this guy, like I think if the Turk has some issues with it, I think if anything, Bill Haney would try to play the Muslim card.
And I'm gonna send this shit to Saudi. I got somebody in Saudi Arabia, bro. And these guys are Muslims. I hope you know that Bill Haney's a Muslim, bro. He ain't gonna be lying on a Muslim's name like that. He won't even be allowed in this country.
You
So is
delusional.
Bill Haney? Yo,
You ain't
wait.
even trying
Are
to
you
use
wait?
common
Are
sense.
you saying that Bill Haney is that low?
Yeah,
That
he
would
is
lie
that
on
low.
another
He
Muslim
is
brother?
absolutely
All right, let's
1,000%.
play this.
You
1,000%.
delusional, bro. He is a
You didn't
liar,
find
but
that
you delusional on this.
Ryan Garcia on Austrian.
Right. It's not like you're unhappy with the ultimate ruling because it's a no contest.
Right.
You're not trying to reverse a loss or anything else like that. You're talking about the actual situation. Well, junior welterweight champion Teofimo Lopez also spoke about it. He said it turns everybody off. It keeps them from wanting to see the next Devin Haney fight.
Well, I mean, Teofimo Lopez had an offer on the table from Turkey Al-Sheikh and his company
spoke about it. He said it turns everybody off. It keeps them from wanting to see the next Devin Haney fight.
Well, I mean, Teofimo Lopez had an offer on the table from Turkey Al-Sheikh and his company, Top Rank, for a fight with him and Devin Haney in October. And he didn't, he turned down the deal. Or he didn't sign up for the fight. Devin signed up and he didn't. So that'll show you what.
Wow. Bill Haney saying that Top Rank got the offer. That he's saying that he's even putting Top Rank's name in there on Vlad TV.
Top Rank.
Now,
there's no number though.
Rank is always running, bro. What happened?
Is Bill
Devin
Haney
Haney
that
sent
much
Shakur
of
the
a
offer.
fucking lowlife? Are you telling me Bill Haney gonna sit there and lie on Turkey and Top Rank on every channel?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I think so.
He don't
Absolutely.
even believe himself, bro. If Bill Haney was lying, his head would be chopped off in Saudi right now.
But yeah, but wait, but what the fuck are you on about? He doesn't have absolute power over an American. What the fuck are you talking about?
Right now.
He doesn't have absolute power. He's not in Saudi Arabia. He doesn't have to abide by the fucking laws. I could understand if he was there. If he was a citizen, if he was a citizen of Saudi Arabia, I could understand that. That does apply, but he's not. So that doesn't mean fuck all. Just because you chop people's heads off before.
Something, bro. Bill Haney's got a son. Shut the fuck up, bro. I got friends. Bill Haney's got a kid who's a Muslim. So Bill Haney's gonna lie on his own son's name in front of the biggest Muslim community, in front of excellency.
Right. He would get his head sliced clean off, bro.
Is that what you guys are saying? That Bill Haney? Yo, I will call Bill Haney. I promise you guys. The way that you guys are putting Bill Haney's name in the dirt, I'm gonna have to make a call to him tomorrow. I'm gonna have to call Bill Haney tomorrow, and either way, I'm gonna get him on the phone, and I'm gonna make sure that we gotta speak to Bill Haney. This is getting too much, bro. You guys are saying that Bill Haney gonna lie on the Muslims, and his son's a Muslim.
Yeah, who cares? But what the fuck? Why would that matter? Why the fuck would that matter? It's not like they're really devout
don't
Muslim.
operate like that over there, bro.
But
you spit on the
really
ground over there. You spit on the ground over there, they'll fucking.
But he's not over there. But he's not over there. But he's not over there. There's no fucking actual repercussions to him saying this shit.
He's trying to work with him. What the fuck? You think he ain't gonna be over there again if they trying to make offers to people?
I don't think so. He doesn't have your future. I do not see. Look, this is a problem with what you're saying, right? I already made this point beforehand. I do not see him making deals with Turkey and having the Turkey dictate the terms of the fights, because Devin Haney, as a fighter, his whole career, his whole premise as a fighter is the Mayweather way. He has to have the certain types of gloves. He has to have the certain type of ring. He has to take a certain percentage of what he's making. That's just the way the guy is. Why the fuck would he do that? He's gonna give the few control, the only control that he has with his fights.
You a liar. You know you lying. Because if you say what you saying is true, I'm gonna tell you. If what you saying is true, then how the fuck did Haney find himself in Australia twice? Make it make sense. If everything gotta be his way. If everything got to be his way, then how the fuck did he find himself in Australia twice, beating Cambosos? Make it make sense, man.
What about it? Just because he went to another country, he's going to pat himself in the back?
Got cooked, bro. You say everything got to be just because. But he went overseas. He went overseas to beat the champ.
But he bought for a belt. But he bought for a belt. But he still fought for the belt though. See, because he had to make that move. If he wanted to make that fight, he had to go over there.
You said everything got to be in his favor. What was in his favor in Australia?
I don't know. I really don't.
Exactly.
I don't know for sure.
Because you're captain. That's why.
I'm not captain. No, I'm not. I don't know exactly. I don't know exactly the dealings. I didn't watch the fight. I just, I heard about it way after when he won the fight. I don't
Just
really
say you
watch the
don't like Haney, bro. It's easy. Your life will be easy.
I don't
Let
like
me get
Haney.
this guy on this
You
one.
don't
Yo,
gotta like
brother.
Haney. I don't like
Yo,
Haney.
let me get this one. Yo, brotherhood. Let me get this guy on this one, bro. I just want to ask you a fair question. I got no one in this race. Have you heard Bob Arum say anything about what TEO said?
No.
Have you heard anybody else say what TEO said?
No, I don't think so. No, I haven't heard
So
about
we gotta
anybody.
keep it real that we still don't know who's telling the truth.
Well, I know, but I'm not saying that this is exactly what happened. We are gonna find out at the end of the day. But I don't think if TEO is lying, then Bob is gonna come out of the wherever the fuck he's from, and he's gonna tell him like, hey, this guy's lying. We never made a deal. We haven't seen that from Bob yet. But I think it's more likely, if we're speaking of likelihoods, I think the Bill Haney camp they're fucking liars. They lie about everything. They want everything on their fucking terms, with few exceptions. But that's it. That's how they roll. Does that make sense or no?
You got to give us an example of them lying or something. Though.
Oh man, there's too many fucking examples, bro.
Yeah, the brain fart trying to think.
Because there's too many examples, like him with the weight and shit. What the fuck is that about? Let's talk about the weight, like his rehydration and shit with all these fucking fights. What he does, and I mean, fair play to him. I mean, they're not really checking him on like, how the when he's been fighting, like how much Devin Haney's been rehydrating him, and like in a day. That whole deal, whatever the fuck that's about, I don't know what the fuck that's about, but hey, they're letting him get away with that. They're letting him rehydrate 24 hours before the fight.
It's legal. There ain't no get away about it. It's legal. It's nothing.
Nah.
You can't get away. You don't have to get away with something that ain't illegal.
Man, but he's bending the rules, man. No, that's bullshit. He's bending the rules. That's fucked up.
What is Benavidez doing when he's 25 pounds?
Yeah, he's a bitch too. He's a bitch too.
168.
He's a bitch too.
So I know you ain't listening.
I know what you're gonna say. You already said this shit beforehand. You already talked about this before. Go ahead. He's a bitch too.
So he fit the description.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's always been a weight bully too.
They're not the same. They don't have the same history though. That's where you're wrong.
Yeah,
so
they don't.
Benavidez came down from fighting at 200 pounds. He was a cruiserweight at the beginning of his career. Devin Haney was a fucking lightweight at the beginning of his career. You see the difference? One guy literally went down in his career.
Nah, but who cares? But they're different sides of. Nah, but they're different sides of being in the weight spectrum of weight bullies. Like basically they're the opposite of each other, but they're still doing weight bully shit. They're still essentially being big as shit, cutting down somehow, and then at the night of the fight, they're still outweighing their opponent, like you did with Lomachenko and everybody else. I don't understand why you can I don't understand why you can identify Benavidez as a weight bully.
That's a false equivalency.
It's not a false equivalency.
Is smaller than Haney. That's Lomachenko is smaller than Haney just because he's smaller than Haney, not
he's
because
he's shorter than Haney, but yes, he did. He outweighed Lomachenko.
Well, let's go. Listen, bro. Let's go back to where the weight classes they started at, bro. Lomachenko started at 126. That's why he's smaller than Haney.
Who gives a fuck? So who cares? But
they started off
at the night of the fight
from each other, brother.
Yeah, but at the night of the fight, he's still outweighing him. He still weighed more than him, right?
Loma moved up from 126, brother.
But okay, so when David Haney's been doing that his entire fight career, you don't think that's a problem? You don't think that's why people talk about it in the way that they do? When he's grossly, he needs that.
I didn't hear what you just said. Say that again.
I've been saying. I was saying, yeah. Hold on, this is Devin Haney. Like if Devin Haney's been doing that for the whole part of his career, when he needs to have that weight advantage. This is what we've been saying about him in his career, that he needs to have like a 15-pound, 20-pound advantage on these dudes. But you don't think that's like not fair, fucked up in what he does?
Bro, I'm telling you why it is fair.
Just because he was smaller, he was still big as shit.
Listen, because
but bro, since he started, but
if you don't move down in weight class, bro, then you ain't no weight bully at all.
Yes, you can, because if he
the weight.
Oh my God, it's like Canelo Alvarez. You know how big Canelo Alvarez was when he fought Ford? You know how big he was? Even though Canelo, when he fought Ford, they fought and captured, right? Canelo was 170 fucking pounds.
When he fought Floyd, you said?
Yeah.
What are you saying that to say? Like what? What's your point?
Because Canelo, as a lot of fighters, even though they came up in the way that they did, right, from a lower weight class to a bigger weight class, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're still not weight bullies. Because look at Canelo Alvarez. How big is he now? At what weight range is he fighting now? He's fighting at 160 or 175, right? But he used to be 147. He's still been a weight bully his whole fucking most of his career, and that's what I'm saying. Same shit with Devin Haney. Devin Haney always had a weight event.
Make no sense. If Canelo was bigger than Floyd when he was 16 years old.
What is that? What are you trying to say? I don't get it.
Canelo started his career at 140.
Yeah, 140.
And started his career at like 130.
Yeah.
That's all you have to look at, bro, is where they started their career.
Man. Yeah,
I don't know why you're trying to move around that. I don't know. That's just how it works.
Because obviously they're starting at a different point in time, but I'm talking about at the time of the fight when the fight happens. Look at how much grossly overweight he has always been in his career. Devin Haney needs a weight advantage. That's just what it is. I don't know why you keep on trying to like help the guy out, or I don't know what the fuck that's about. I'm trying to project onto him, but that's just what it is.
That ain't no weight bully. If you
He's a weight bully. Yes, it is. Yes, he is.
It's the same difference with Canelo and Floyd. Canelo moved down to fight Floyd, didn't he? Didn't he move down from 154 to a catch weight, 152?
Yeah.
So when you move down, yes, you
right.
are a weight bully. Exactly. That's the difference. You keep trying to leave out where they started their careers and the fact that they moved down for a certain fight. You can't leave that out the equation.
I'm not leaving that out of the equation. I recognize what you're saying.
Okay, if you recognize what I'm saying, then that's the point, bro. Like,
but by your logic, then David Benavidez wouldn't be a weight bully then. By your logic.
By my no, it would be because he's moved down to fight smaller guys. Devin Haney only moved up his whole career. Like,
but even when he was at one,
Haney moved down.
Bro, even when he was in the amateurs, he was a lot bigger than those guys at those respective weight classes, man. I don't know what he's been doing exactly to cut that much weight. It makes sense if he was cutting a lot of weight when he was younger, like in his early 20s. But as you get older, it's a lot harder to cut that weight. It's just that's just the way it is in with most people, right?
So is Ryan Garcia a weight bully?
Maybe it depends on who's at the fighters, like the fighters that he's fought.
Not necessarily the same size.
Yeah. And well, in that situation, but in that, in that fight, in that fight, he wasn't a weight bully. Great. Who cares?
They're not weight bullies, fam. They started their careers where they fought each other. I mean, but Haney
the same shit, but in the same way with Canelo Alvarez already fights, he had the weight advantage in those fights. Why don't you recognize that point? Why do you kind of shoot away from that point? I don't understand that.
You said that's Canelo what I'm saying. Had the weight advantage because, bro, as long as if you making the weight without moving down at all, then that's just your weight class. Weight bullying is like, bro, you leaving out the part where you're going out of your way to move down in a weight class. Like Tank fighting Roach right now. Tank fighting Roach right now is weight bullying because he's literally pulling somebody from a smaller weight class. That is weight bullying.
Yeah, but why do you keep big? But why do you keep that?
I'm trying to tell you the difference. Just being big ain't fucking being a weight bully. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, if you have the weight advantage, you're a fucking weight bully.
Taller than another guy, that ain't a fucking weight bully.
But I'm not saying because Devin Haney's taller than a lot of the fighters that he's a weight bully. I'm saying hell no, I'm not. I'm saying because of the weight. I've been saying because of the weight. He's had a 15-pound, 20-pound, 25-pound weight advantage on these guys. I've said weight time and time again. Weight. Not because of his height.
And that's why I say you can't keep leaving out the part where he ain't moved down. He never moved down in weight. So it don't fucking matter how much he blows up.
Hell no. Both things are true, bro. Both are right. I already acknowledge that.
If you know for a fact that like a guy like Benavidez moved down.
I already said
30 something pounds, bro, to 168.
I don't give two shit.
You can't see the difference between that and only moving up 5 pounds.
I see that they're different. They're different, but the outcome's the same. They're weighing a lot. Yeah, yes, it is, because the destination's the same, because they're weighing a lot more than the respective fighters that the person that they're fighting at the time.
This is what, if this don't show you that you're wrong, then nothing will. All right, when has Devin Haney proved? All right, wait. First, let me ask you this: what weight do you think Devin Haney rehydrates to?
Probably. I think on average, I think he's probably like 160, maybe 154, around there.
160, 154. Now, have Devin
Yeah.
Haney been in the ring with a middleweight or 154 pounder and shown that he can handle himself versus somebody in that weight class?
No, I don't even think.
No, right?
No, I don't even think.
Let me finish, bro. That's an obvious no, right?
Yeah, he'll never do that.
Ring with nobody at 154, 160. The difference is a weight bully like Benavidez has been in the ring with 200-pound guys. Now, if you don't see the difference there, then nothing will show you the difference. Because a guy like Benavidez is a weight bully because he's already proven he can fight guys that are 200 pounds, and he chooses to fight guys that are 168.
But who cares? No, but he just but what you're not getting.
He even pull guys from 160 and try to pretend they're 168 pounders. At that, Haney never did. Well, he probably did that with Gamboa or something. Maybe once or twice.
Right. No, that's not a maybe. That's exactly what he did there.
Well, I don't think he actually pulled. Maybe JoJo Diaz. I might give you JoJo, but I don't know if JoJo was already at lightweight.
JoJo and Gamboa, yeah. But let me just
was at lightweight actually. He fought Tank before that.
Yeah.
But if I'm giving you anybody, maybe JoJo came up from 130. I don't know.
JoJo and Gamboa, yeah. I think JoJo Diaz, yeah. I think that was like 2 fights before he fought him, or one. It's one of the two, I forget. Look, both are the same. Both are the same. The problem is the weight bully shit. He has had an advantage with that. It's just that Benavidez is the extreme of that. I don't think the way you describe weight bullies, I think is incorrect. I think both are true. Both can be an instance of both fighters being weight bullies. But
you saying they got to be one or the other? I'm saying they got to be both.
No, I told you. No, that's what I'm saying.
Do you think Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia topic has become so big that if you look at other fighters, and even the fighters that have done shit in their lives, they never got this kind of attention? You understand? Like, you look at Canelo Alvarez, did he not do no fucked up shit? You look at Oscar Valdez, did he not do no fucked up shit? You look at, what's his name? Many fighters have done shit. Conor Benn, what's the other guy's name recently as well? The other guy's name. I fucking keep forgetting. But there's so many names keep coming up, bro.
Hey, Rap, your mic kind of low.
Is my mic low? I don't know what happened to my mic, bro. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, but I'll say there's a lot of fighters that have done shit that never got this kind of attention. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, that's different, bro, if you ask me. Like, you naming all them other fighters. None of them fighters moved down 30-something pounds to fight at any weight, bro. That's fucking different. That's not even comparable.
I think they're both equally as bad, regardless.
But let's be honest, bro. Boxing's doing a lot of cap. We see a lot of people capping. We got Brian Norman Jr. going on like they want to fight the world. They didn't want to fight Boots. They just want money, money, money. Now we're seeing that Boots didn't want to fight Virgil. But then we're seeing that Virgil didn't want to fight the other guy. It's always somebody doing something, bro. You know what I mean? Boxing is not straightforward. Even your favorite fighter, sometimes they're moving. It's just the way business is. And let me explain to everybody this. We're all sitting in our house. Business is first. If the business ain't right, I'm not getting in the ring. Do you understand that, bro? Are you guys stupid?
Yeah. I mean, I hear you, but there ain't no excuses in the turkey era. The business is there. If in the turkey era, if you see somebody fighting a bum, that's what they want to fight in this era. So if you see Shakur fighting whoever the fuck he fought last, you see Teofimo Lopez fighting Claggett in the turkey era, cancel the motherfuckers, man. You know who they could be fighting. All the excuses is over with, man.
So whoever's not going around Turkey, I'll duck it.
You're goddamn right.
Mm.
That's why Bill Haney said that shit so confident. When you got Turkey backing you, it's like, all right, who gonna say Turkey lied? Like, is TEO gonna come back and say Turkey didn't send me no offer? They lying. Nah, fuck nah. He gonna get beheaded too. He's trying to say that shit. Ain't none of that shit happening in this era. TEO ain't said nothing about that.
Yeah, but there's a lot of back and forth cap going on, bro. A lot of cap going on out here. All these boxers, it's about business first. When you can't get the business right, ain't nobody gonna fight nobody. But you have made a good point. With Turki Al-Sheikh, there ain't no cap. That guy putting up everybody. You understand? But let me tell you something about Turkey. He told everyone. A lot of people are talking, but I'm the truth. If you don't hear it from me, do not believe what you heard from anybody else. Turki Al-Sheikh said, if you don't hear it from me, it don't matter what anybody says. Unless you heard it from me, then I'm telling you that's what fight I want. And I will be fair, but Turki Al-Sheikh has never, ever spoke about Shakur, he spoke about Canelo, he spoke about Tank, he spoke about other fighters, but he ain't spoke about TEOFIMO though. I will say that.
Yeah, but you seen Canelo response when he was saying he want Canelo in the ring. Canelo basically tried to push him off. He wanna you can see anybody rejecting Turkey in this era just wants to fight bums.
Yeah, Canelo don't want to be controlled by Turkey.
Yeah, because he know Turkey ain't gonna let him fight Jamel Charlo at 154. If it was up to Turkey, that fight would have never happened. It would have been Benavidez, right?
Yep.
And Turkey, what did Canelo say? Give me 400 million, some retarded shit. And he want to make money and excuse.
No, he said he won 150 million, 200 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you got a guy coming in paying everybody like 5 times their highest payday, and you still ain't satisfied with what this guy trying to pay you for the big fight, you just want to fight bombs. Fuck Canelo, man. Everybody should have turned on him the day he said that.
Nah, but Canelo can beat and I hate Canelo, right? I don't like Canelo at all. But Jamel Charlo's garbage. His brother's garbage.
How can you hate Canelo,
garbage.
bro? You a Mexican.
Who gives a fuck? But I mean, see, you guys want some racist shit, man.
You were the first Mexican who's ever come on my channel and says he hates Canelo.
Bro, rap. I've been saying this shit. I don't know if you guys have like
Canelo's
dementia.
a god for the Mexicans, isn't he?
Not for me. Nah, fuck Canelo Alvarez. But look, I say
you were Mexican and said you hate Canelo. Why do you hate Canelo? Why?
I've been saying this shit because for a lot of reasons. Because I look at his career because he wants to. There's a particular way the Mexicans go on about the business of boxing, and when it comes to fighting, he just hasn't been fighting the right guys that are like at this point in time in his career. When it comes to the Mexican community, you don't get passes, or at least you back in the days you used to not get passes for not fighting the fighters that we wanted to see you fight. Like the whole shit what he's doing with Benavidez is not right. I'm holding him to the Mexican standard. That's just what it is. For me, it rubs me the wrong way because he's like arrogant on top of everything else too. So that shit rubs me the wrong way. I don't like him, but I've been saying this shit since like way like 6 months ago when I first came on your show. Nobody's been paying attention at all. But regardless, those guys though, I don't really see him. When it comes to him fighting even if like best case scenario, if Turkey made him fight Andrade and all of them, he runs through all these American guys. They're fucking dog shit. The only guy that might have a chance is Crawford, and even then, fuck, it's gonna be a big fucking weight jump for him to go up to 160. I mean, I think he has a chance. He's competitive, but he beats the shit out of Charlo. He beats the shit out of his stupid ass brother. He beats the shit out of Andrade. He beats the shit out. Who the fuck else is there?
What is your point? I'm sitting there talking about Benavidez.
Yeah, but don't you guys understand when Terence Crawford
cherry picks?
I want Terence Crawford to fight Canelo if he wants to be great. But Crawford didn't look amazing or great against Madrimov, bro.
Yeah.
Crawford didn't look like his power is hurting anyone at 154. What do you guys think about that?
Crawford is food.
For Canelo, innit?
Canelo, as much as I don't like Canelo,
Mm.
I mean, he did fail a drug test, and Crawford don't want that drug test smoke. Like, bro, Canelo will knock him the fuck out early. I don't know what the fuck niggas is delusional nowadays. The fact that people think that fight is not 100 to 0.
But you know, Turkey El Sheikh wants to watch the fight.
No chance Crawford wins.
Turkey El Sheikh wants to watch that fight.
Well, well, you know, when you got that much money, you want to see crazy shit.
Yeah.
So what do you say to the people that say that Crawford got better skills than Canelo? He can last through the fight and outbox him and do things like that.
They think he Floyd.
They're giving Crawford too much respect out here.
His defense ain't even close to Floyd's. He's gonna get fucked up. He's gonna get hit all in his shit, bro.
But how do you think that about the Crawford fight? You don't see this. You don't see him. You don't see Canelo running through Benavidez, because I do. I think the second he taps into the body, that bitch is gonna go back. He's gonna have him against the ropes, and it's gonna be Canelo all night.
That's the reason the Canelo. I think he'll give Benavidez at least all he can handle, but nigga don't believe in himself.
No, I think what he's trying to do, he's trying to squeeze everybody from. He's trying to make the most money out of that fight. He knows it's a big fight. He recognizes it. He's not necessarily the smartest businessman, but he knows if he can, like, you know, people want to watch the kid. People want to see him as frequent as possible. So it makes sense to me that he's just trying to milk that shit, trying to marinate it, get the most out of he can out of that fight. Because at the end of the day,
Crawford, you gotta give him respect, bro. He's taking an opportunity. Not many people are willing to go up like that and fight Canelo.
But that's his only option to make a lot of money, though. So I don't.
Because of the money, you think the money can make you delusional?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that Crawford's fighting for the money. Yeah, ask him who the fuck wouldn't want a $20 million paycheck even if you got your ass whooped. Let's say you got brutally knocked out. I don't think that's gonna happen, but let's say it did. Who cares? He just made the most money he ever made out of his career. He's gonna be Steph for the rest of his life. If fucking Charlo made $7 million or whatever the fuck, and that guy hasn't been around for what, 2 years now, a year and a half, 2 years, like shit, and he's pretty much doesn't want to fight anymore. So why? Who wouldn't take $20 million for that?
Though, man, everybody really don't know real boxing. The realest fight for Bud Crawford was Jamel Charlo, because Jamel Charlo was the man at 154. Doesn't matter if he's not being active. He is the man. So why is Bud Crawford not calling him out, bro?
Because he wants to pay it.
Wow.
So
this Turkey guy will make fights like this happen,
bro, in an easy fight. Like if you want to skip over Charlo and fight Madrimov, then we know exactly what your agenda is. Madrimov can fit in this fucking sport compared to no Charlo. But Crawford said that he's the best at 154, and people start echoing that bullshit. That's why I don't like niggas like Crawford, because they know they gotta like.
So who's the best at 154, brotherhood?
Not Madrimov. It's fucking Charlo. I don't care.
Got no belt, though. Charlo was the ex-undisputed lineal champion at 154. Charlo is the most achieved 154 fighter.
Yeah, and it's funny how these Crawford fans wanted to pretend Madrimov the best at 154, but they put all this weight on Terrence Crawford and his belts, right? Don't Crawford fans ain't they always fawning over Crawford's undisputed titles and shit? But when it comes to Jamel Charlo being undisputed, they just want to brush that to the side like it never happened and shit. Madrimov is the best somehow. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Fuck Crawford fans. They ain't really for the sport.
I mean, you can't deny Crawford, though. He has achieved a lot after beating Errol Spence. He's become a superstar kind of guy. Errol Spence gave him the opportunity, and he became that man. The problem is he only did this one fight with Errol Spence has made him like a Terminator. And the problem here is I really do start believing now that Errol Spence definitely, after not being active, waiting for Crawford, trying to make the fight, Crawford going and ducking the contract first time round, to not ducking, but getting his money against fucking David Avenesian on Black Prime, made Errol Spence carry on waiting. By that time, the man wasn't recovering like he ever was. And I also feel that Errol Spence want his best, but Crawford looked great. And now, did Crawford really look good against that man, Madrimov?
No.
He looked average.
And you do realize that, like Punch Drunk Boxing saying, that fight was for Crawford to be a cakewalk, to show the people in the world that he can fight Canelo. Did that fight prove that he's the man for Canelo? It didn't. That fight with Madrimov was meant to show the world that he can fight guys going up in weight at 168. Now, if he was in a tough fight with Madrimov, did that prove that he's ready for Canelo, bro? I don't think so. That fight did not prove that Crawford is ready for Canelo, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't a tough fight. It was a close fight. Yeah. I don't think it was, but yeah, it's not. I mean, Madrimov and Canelo are different fighters too. But what does give, I think, Crawford the advantage when it comes to that is like Canelo comes at you with the same cadence, the same rhythm, the same combination, hook to the body, so he can time that. And I see him being faster hands. It's just a matter of if he can handle his power. Because I think Crawford's also, he has some pop too. He has some power. But Madrimov, he was just he was trying to fight his fight. It seemed like he didn't get out. He didn't get like outboxed, but he just didn't look good. But it was a close fight though. It wasn't necessarily a tough fight for him. But yeah, I mean, I still give him a chance. Ultimately, I would want to see Canelo against Beterbiev, but he's not going to take that fight. Beterbiev knocks his head off. He fucking decapitates.
I mean, Canelo did fight Kovalev. Canelo did fight Bivol. Bivol is the one who gave Beterbiev a tough fight. Canelo fought Bivol, bro.
Yeah, but Canelo, but Canelo also fought. But when he fought Kovalev, just as an example, he fought him like what in a month.
You guys are really out of order to Canelo because Canelo faces serious opponents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Canelo faces serious opponents. Bivol ain't no Madrimov, bro. Bivol nearly beat Beterbiev.
Yeah.
So I reckon Canelo, he fought Kovalev, he fought Bivol. Now, if he fights Beterbiev, that would be crazy. That would be sick.
Yeah, but he's gonna knock the fuck out. So I think he knows that he doesn't want to take the fight.
Look, right, well, I want to tell everybody, right? I want to take this off the subject, and you guys can carry on. So, when Punch Drunk and my other guys went to the PBC press conference with Tank Davis and Lamont Roach, and everybody heard on this channel that cookies were given out, and that's all they gave the people, some cheap cookies. Well, somebody from America has sent me the cookie packet that was in the PBC media tables that they gave out for Tank Davis. And people said these were trash. Now, let me show you the cookie and the packet and the brand. And be honest, are they over exaggerating or are these cookies the cheap trash cookies? Here's the picture. This is the picture of the cookies that were given out in PBC. If you guys are from America, have you seen these cookies before? Does anybody know this brand? These are the cookies that were given out on PBC, and I've got the exclusive picture. Each packet was opened and given out to the media, like Fight Hype, IFL, Seconds Out, Punch Drunk Boxing, many other channels like Cigar Talk. Showbiz wasn't there. He would have got that cookie. Are these cookies any good? Are they any good? You guys are on the panel, bro.
No, they're not good. Those are like the cookies they give out to the homeless.
These are the cookies that they gave out in PBC, bro.
Well, them cookies
that's fucked up.
Yeah, oatmeal and raisin cookies, bro. A man picked it up from the fucking PBC to send me this picture because I was talking about PBC's trash cheap press conference. And the guy goes, look at the cookies they gave us, Rapstar. These cookies are trash, are they? They look good, though. The grandma cookies, bro.
How you gonna hate on grandma's cookies? These niggas done lost their fucking mind, man.
That's what they gave. They gave everyone out there. They gave them that. They didn't even give them milk. They gave them that and coffee and tea.
No, I've only seen those cookies given out to like the homeless shelters when people line up for food and shit. That's what I'm saying. I've been around there and shit. Like, so.
Wow, they gave these cookies out there, and Punch Drunk gave them out to the homeless, but some of the homeless said, "Yo, we don't want them." They gave them back. They gave them back to him, bro. They said, "What you doing, bro?" They told him, "Get the fuck out of our face."
Nah, dog. That shit like crack. That shit like crack at the shelter, nigga. What you talking about?
That look like crack stuff. Hey, yo, when you're smoking weed, man, you're gonna eat that shit, bro.
Hell no.
You're gonna eat them cookies, bro.
Shit, bro. Y'all capping.
Oh fuck, man. But yeah, what you guys saying about yesterday's fights, man? I want to get your opinions. Look at my guy Richard Hitchison. I mean, he's not got the power, but he adapted. He used his footwork, used the jab, and he took. You know what he did smart? Richard Hitchison's a clever motherfucker. He's a bit like Devin Haney and Shakur, you know. He handicapped Liam Paro's best punch, the left punch, all night. What do you guys think about the Richard Hitchison's performance? Go ahead, bro. What? Nobody want to talk about Richard Hitchens?
Boring.
Well, he's boring for you, but he won the fight, bro. He's a champion.
On in the sport, we got enough boring boxers in the sport, man.
He adds to the boringness.
Fucking belt back, man.
Man, he wants to fight fucking TEOFIMO Lopez, bro.
Man, I'm good, bro. I don't want to see TEO get outboxed by a boring boxer anymore. I've seen enough of it.
All right, well, we saw Emmanuel Navarrete. He beat up Oscar Valdez. Great body shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was a good win.
Yeah, the only good thing about that matchup, too, is now most likely it's going to be Navarrete versus Oshaki Foster, whatever the fuck his name is. So that'll probably be a good scrap.
Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah.
I mean, who's the guys that you guys are looking at now as the prospects coming up? Because that Abdullah Mason looked okay. We saw Jalal Hackett get beat. Kid Austin is coming up against Shakur. What do you think about my boy Kid Austin? And guess what? We're going to get him on the channel in the next few days, bro. Kid Austin speaking to Rapstar about his big fight, bro, to Shakur Stevenson. I'm gonna catch up with them anyway. What do you think about Kid Austin versus Shakur?
Kid, he should be able to walk Shakur down for sure.
Yeah, but it's easier said than done, bro.
I mean, bro, if they gonna keep giving Shakur the decision just because he running all night, like, no, that shit ain't about to keep happening, bro. Like, ain't nobody want to see that. Somebody gonna eventually rob him, or maybe he just lose in certain judges' eyes eventually. But that shit ain't gonna keep working, dog. You landing like 100 punches in a 12-round fight ain't gonna keep working. And I'm gonna root for him. I'm gonna root against him every time, just because I know exactly what the fuck he comes to do in the ring. So I got Kid Austin by KO, hopefully. Fuck Shakur.
Yeah, but you're going with your feelings, isn't it, really? Just because you don't like another guy's style. You know what I mean?
For sure, yeah.
I hear you. I mean, I want Kid Austin to win the fight. But is Kid Austin gonna have the grit to be able out of that frustration? That Shakur Stevenson will keep a man frustrated. Use that movement, use that distance, use the jab in his face, the pitter-patter, the 1-2, get out of the way. You know, Shakur, go watch his fights. When he punches you, he takes 3 steps back. He's the kind of guy that you got to chase down, chase down, chase down. Has this brother got the, you know, you got to be a Roberto Duran. when Roberto Duran was in his prime at lightweight. That kind of Duran. You got to be that kind of fighter that willing to go in all guns blazing and willing to know that you could get embarrassed. Because as much as people say Shakur can't hit, is when the boxers get in the ring with him, they realize, wait there, this man, we don't want to get dropped by him though.
Yeah, they don't want to get. Yeah, but Shakur doesn't have anything really to worry about. He never really fucked somebody up, you know. So I like Kid Austin. I like his chances. I mean, he's young, but I think he just needs to focus on maybe keeping in mind like, hey, I'm a miss, but it's about pressuring this motherfucker and getting an opportunity to crack him. I think he has enough power to crack him. Because Shakur's a fighter. He's very brittle, you know. I don't really think there's much to the guy. Obviously, he has low output. He just runs around. It's like disengaging. It's not entertaining. So hopefully, Kid Austin just like beats him because that's the only way he's gonna lose if he doesn't go for it. Because I don't know why people. First of all, why the fuck do people fear Shakur Stevenson as if they're gonna get fucked up? And then after that, if you're gonna lose on the cards already, you know you only have one way out to win the fight. So that's just pressuring this kid. That's just making something happen. He can make something happen, you know. Shakur's too defensive as a fighter. You just that's all that's on his mind. You know, defensive sequences, moving away, shifting away, pivoting away. Sometimes parry, sometimes counters. But if I was a fighter facing Shakur, I would give two shits. I would just run at the motherfucker and crack this bitch and put him out. That's it. That's the mentality you should have.
Ain't nobody scared of Shakur, bro. I don't know what you talking about. Like nobody,
Yeah,
nobody versus him. Look, he gonna make
I mean,
himself.
nobody, yeah, but you say nobody's scared of him, but people are not lining up to fight him.
Nobody,
William Zepeda ducked him. Other fighters are ducking him.
nobody ducking him, bro. Nobody want to fight him because they don't want to lose their fucking fans, bro. Now, if you watch, look, he makes the opponent look bad, but he also looks bad. What's the point of fighting him? And
But
he
if
makes the
Shakur Stevenson got the skills to make you look bad, does
nobody wins.
Shakur Stevenson got the skills to make you look bad?
No, he don't make nobody look bad with skills. He just make them look bad because he's running away from them. Like it's not a skill to run away from people. It's not. It barely qualifies as a fight when you throwing only 100 punches and half of them jabs. It's like a fucking glorified sparring session.
Yeah, but he gets away with it because he can do that. Other guys are not make him pay for the mistakes, bro.
Rap, he getting away with it because he was the house fighter at top rank. That's why he got away with it.
But he got the skills to get away with it. He's not like other fighters who can get fucking hit. He's not getting fucking outworked. Look, there's no great fight with Shakur because you're not good enough to make it great. Because if you put this man under pressure, he got to fight.
Bro,
But
if
what
yo
it is, he knows how to keep himself at a distance and he wins the fight in an amateur way that can win against points.
no, he not even scoring points like that, bro. They just giving him the fucking fight because he's the house fighter. He ain't doing shit. I mean, he did something to them smaller fighters like Valdez and shit. Like, yeah, he put hands on them, but at 135, he's done absolutely nothing. Nothing. He ain't had one. Matter of fact, he probably don't got one punch that's worth a highlight at 135. Not one punch.
Facts. Those are facts. What about the Oscar Valdez?
nah, he's shot. Oscar Valdez is shot as a fighter. I think he's done. I think he's
You
that's
can't say
lost.
technical ability that he beat Oscar Valdez with when we just saw Navarrete with no technical ability beat the dog shit out of the same guy. So I don't want to hear about his skills and technical ability no more. You don't need that to win a fight. Then I wish people would stop acting like you do. We just saw the same guy Shakur supposedly beat down. He got destroyed twice by a guy with none of the skills Shakur got. So why the fuck should I watch Shakur beat up the same guy in a boring way? Make
Yeah,
it
but
make sense.
the one thing I don't understand, let's keep the same energy. If he's there and he's the champion, hit him then, innit? Hurt him, break his jaw, do something. Fighters are not able to do that to this man, bro.
Bro, the only way you would be able to get away with that is if you throw the least amount of punches thrown in a fight. Some shit like that, which Shakur has done set the record for the least amount of punches thrown in a fight. So if it gotta be that boring for you to get away from punches and it's affecting your own punch output, then it's not even a fight anymore at this point. It's just like I said, it's glorified sparring, shadow boxing even.
So you're saying that he will glorify spar and shadow box to beat Kid Austin?
No, that's what he did to get his belt, though.
So what is he going to get away with that with Kid Austin then? And if he does get away with it, is he going to get his credit? Because he ain't going to get his credit either way. Shakur ain't getting respect whether he wins anyway.
He shouldn't get any respect long as he keep trying to win the same way. We give fighters respect for winning all types of different ways, not just winning one way. That if you can only win one way, guess what? Back in my day, we used to call you a limited fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't think Shakur cares either way, though. I think as long as he's winning in the way that he does, I think that's his agenda, you know, when it comes to his performances was always centered around that.
We don't care about the fans. We don't got to give a fuck about him. I don't see how that's unfair to anybody or why people think it's crazy that I don't want to see this nigga in the ring ever again. Like he's made it clear he don't give a fuck about the fans. He even said it. He tweeted it. Like, can he make it any more clear? Why should we support this man? He should have lost every fan he ever had.
I think there's two sides of the coin. Shakur going to get a lot of people who are going to want to watch because they want to see fighters do what you said. Because they want to see somebody do something to this guy. So same way they're watching him trying to get away from all this, they want to see a fighter who's able to break that fucking distance, who can get on the inside, land some major shots on this man, and really catch him flush. Because Shakur Stevenson, whether you like him or not, he might not have the great offense, but he has some of the great defense. And his great defense is so great that it becomes boring for others because he won't allow you to punch him straight clean. Now, there's other fighters like Shakur that have got the similar style, but they're not as great in defense. They still get clipped, so they have to fight. The only way you're going to get a great fight out of Shakur is you're going to have to make that happen because he ain't going to, because he don't need to. It's on you, bro, to do something to this man.
Like, that's the whole problem with him. When anybody gonna expect him to do that shit that you just listed off? Why can't we have expectations for him to do that to somebody for once in his fucking life? How about he do it? Huh? It's other boxers in boxing that ain't as boring as him, like you said, but they still don't get hit as much as him. What about Tevin Farmer a few weeks ago? That's a real boxing performance. That's a master class, even though he got robbed. That's what it's supposed to look like. He's launching. Tevin Farmer was launching that left hand. Meanwhile, Shakur in the De Los Santos fight got his hand in his pocket, like it had so bad that he had to pretend he broke his hand.
So we have to keep it real then, as the real boxing fan. We gotta keep this shit real then. I'm gonna ask the chat. If Shakur Stevenson beats Kid Austin and Kid Austin cannot lay any big punches, is Shakur Stevenson not that good? Or is he just that good and Kid Austin is not that good? Or is it just Shakur's that good? So if Kid Austin cannot land big punches on Shakur, does that mean that Shakur Stevenson's just that good? Yes or no? Because that's what it's going to look like.
The tank broke it down for you, Rap. He said he don't slip punches. He just jump out the way and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's not good defense. Like when you can stay in the pocket like James Toney and Pernell Whitaker and make people miss punches, that's good defense. When you can do what Tevin Farmer just did a few weeks ago, stay in the pocket and land left hands back to back to back, like nonstop throughout the fight, hard left hands. Like, come on, Shakur ain't doing this shit. Any fight I just named, you can't compare his good performances to theirs.
I hear you. Go ahead, Hugo. Go ahead.
I think he's just good at what he does. I don't think he's a great fighter. I think he's just good at evading punches, and that's just what he wants to be. So, um, I think if he wins, people aren't gonna like him. Um, but just because he beats Kid Austin in the way that he's going to, I don't think it makes him a great fighter. Like I said, I think it's defensively. I wouldn't even say he's the greatest defensive fighter ever. I think the best one probably in the last 20 years is probably Floyd, because Floyd was defensive, but at the same time he made you pay, and then at the same time he had different sequences to like when he was defending, and he made people think. And the presence of the mind was like second to none. That's what made Floyd like a dangerous fighter. Even Money Mayweather, he was able to make guys miss and hit them, and then still make them think, and then freeze them, and then hit them again. And he just had a lot more looks. He was actually skilled in that. So, as much as I dislike him outside the ring, but I always gave Floyd credit for that. Obviously, I'd rather see more
Yeah,
entertaining
but
fight,
hasn't
but
boxing always been like that? You get aggressive fighters, fighters that are strong. They got the biggest punch, but they're not the most skillful. Fighters that got really great offense, but they're flat-footed, right? You
right.
got fighters that have got skill, they know how to move, but they got great defense. They're counter punchers. They don't throw that many punches or take chances, but they'll throw punches here and there, like a Pernell Whitaker. There was fights where Pernell Whitaker never threw too many punches. He was more defense. But at the end of the day, that's what makes boxing. You got all kinds of fighters.
Yeah, but well, why would Shakur Stevenson fans? You said it yourself. We got all these styles, all different types of boxers. But Shakur Stevenson fans will tell you that there's only one good way to fight. It's the sweet science. It's hit and don't get hit. If you ain't fighting that way, you ain't got no skills. What would you say to them?
Yeah, they're overhyping it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They putting all this weight on him just because his style is a certain way. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that throws more punches than Shakur, they'll say, "Oh, he's just a brawler. He ain't got no skill. He ain't even trying to be defensive." Like it's always some fucking spin put on it for Shakur to make him look superior because he runs all night. Now, if we just had everybody run away from each other all night, who the fuck will be watching boxing if that's the only way everybody should fight? And we just be seeing two Shakurs in the ring jumping backwards from each other. Like, who the fuck wants to see that? Stop putting let's stop supporting these fighters that's putting the onus on the opponent to fight. And while they just coming in the ring to score points and run away with a payday.
Yeah.
I think
And I
I
think,
think some boxers are not what the fans want them to be. Some boxers are in this sport to hit and not get hit. Some boxers are here to use their education of the science. Now, until they get caught or they get put in a position where they have to fight, then that's a different situation. But I agree, he hasn't got the best style for people, but he does have a skill that allows him to keep that fight boring.
Yeah, but I don't see how people think it's crazy. This is the one guy that was involved in the fight that had the least amount of punches thrown. If we can say this about any fighter in history, it's this guy. The lack of offense. It's like they trying to say that lack of offense equals good defense. I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah, I like it. Ain't just about. Okay, so let's read the chat. Legacy Mind says, I like it. I'm all about boxing. It ain't just about KOs. I like slick boxers too. It ain't just about knocking out. I want to see how a guy solves a problem and can't get it solved.
See the spin they try to put on shit. Now who said anything?
Go ahead, Hugo.
well, yeah, but that's the thing too about objectively speaking, when you look at the contrast of styles, what brings more and more eyes to the sport? People that are fucking engaging in the fight. It's more exciting all around. That's why a lot of the Mexican fighters are talked about to this day. It's just an entertaining style, and I think that's what the sport should focus on. So that's where I'm at when it comes to that. I think you could like what you like, but these guys can't complain if they're not making the fight engaging or entertaining. And then they can't be they can't complain about it. So I think, and that's also what brings the casuals. When with the other contrast, with the opposite set of styles, like more casuals like watching knockouts. So that's where the focus should be on the sport, make it more appealing to them, because the casuals come and go, but it's attractive to them when you see big people take big shots, people being bloodied, people against the ropes, people fighting back. People love that shit. That's what makes the sport great. So
who didn't nobody get knocked out in Gotti? What was that fight?
Gotti versus
Ward
versus Ward. Yeah, no, who got knocked out in that fight?
Nobody, but they were going back and forth. But that's what I'm talking about. I just mentioned that too.
So say, y'all just want to see knockouts. I'm not buying these excuses. And no, that ain't what I'm asking for. I ain't asking for Gotti versus Ward every night either. But we can't say there ain't a middle ground. It ain't got to be a knockout, but at least try to throw your fucking hands. Try to hurt your opponent. If it's hit and not get hit, then he missing the hit part.
Right.
One thing I don't like about these fighters today, when they give us these performances and then they say, fuck the fans. Man, go fuck you. I don't like that shit, bro. When the fighters these days are rubbing it in the fans' faces like, fuck the fans, they don't know shit about boxing. Shakur is one of the most known guys constant on Twitter. They call him Shakur Twitterson, bro. The man don't stop tweeting back to fans. Now, in some way, Shakur gets pissed off that he don't get people like Brotherhood. They put, he feels like they disrespect him when he's a free weight world champion. And at 130 pounds, he did knock down Oscar Valdez, knocked him down a couple of times. He knocked out Jamel Herring. At 135, he knocked out the Chinese guy, Yoshioso, whatever his name, Yoshio. Remember, he knocked him out. But lately, he ain't been getting his performances that good. And now people are calling him boring and this and that. So Shakur's pissed off with the fans, bro. Shakur don't like no fans like Brotherhood. He always says it on Twitter. They're full of shit, he says. What you got to say about that?
Yeah, he don't like that fans like me ain't buying into them gimmicks. Like them belts. Them belts be a gimmick sometimes. If you really look at his career, he don't got that many title defenses. He got like 1 or 2 title defenses, but he a 3-belt champion. You see what I'm saying? Why Wilder got more title defenses than you? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if Shakur retired tomorrow, is he a Hall of Famer?
Is Adrian Broner a Hall of Famer just for being a 4-division champ?
Yes.
Mikey Garcia Hall of Famer just for being a 4-division champ?
Yes.
No, you can't telling me you can't sell
Leo
me.
Santa Cruz is a Hall of Famer. Yes.
Niggas just don't like facts. All right, 3-division champ. Who gives a fuck? Broner. Ain't what you got.
Shakur ain't.
He fought fucking Joet Gonzalez for one of them belts, and then had the worst performance of all time. That both of them didn't deserve the belt after that shit. Versus De Los Santos. So let's look at the 2 belts he won. Joet Gonzalez vacant belt and a vacant belt at 135 versus De Los Santos. So it's really only 1 belt you actually won from a champion, which was Jamel Herring. And then I don't know what he might have took Oscar Valdez belt as well. But that's his best win. That's his best win. And Oscar Valdez is like a fucking journeyman at this point.
I mean, he had an opportunity at one time to fight Devin Haney for a legacy fight, but he said, I'm never going to take 25%. I'm Shakur. These motherfuckers need to know that they need to pay me 50-50. Do you think that was cap? That Shakur done all that talking, but when Devin Haney put it on him and said, sign the contract, 25%, I give it to you tomorrow. And he never tweeted back. He never even said nothing to Devin Haney online after that. What do you think about it?
About earlier. That's what top ranked fighters do.
So it all depends, ladies and gentlemen, how great or how good you think Shakur is. You know what I mean? This brother here don't think much of Shakur Stevenson. So let me ask you guys in the chat all over the world. We got people from England, Australia, America, Mexico. I even had a man from Japan. I've had people from South Africa in here. So this is an unbiased opinion. We're all going to be real. Give me a number for Shakur Stevenson out of 10 as a fighter. How do you rate him out of 10? In the chat. I want to see what the chat think about Shakur Stevenson. Give me in the chat what you think about him as a fighter, bro. Out of 10. Is he an A+ fighter? Is he an A-level fighter? Out of 10, bro. Where'd you put Shakur Stevenson, bro? Anthony Robertson says he's a 10. See, for some people, they like him. They say he's a 10.
A 10. What classic fight Shakur ever been in?
Oscar Valdez.
That was a classic?
I don't know. That's his best fight. That's his best fight, bro. That's his best fight, bro.
Like worth watching more than twice, man.
Shakur is a 5 cuz only. Nah, I need to see more, but Shakur is a 9 out of 10. So some people, I don't know, bro. Some people look at him as a skilled fighter. You see that? They recognize his DNA. And that's hit and don't get hit. Or touch and don't get hit.
If that's what they like, then why O'Shaquie Foster ain't got a big fan base like Shakur? Why ain't people capping for guys like Foster? You see what I'm saying? It be double standards out here. I don't see no fan base saying O'Shaquie Foster's a skilled boxer and all of this shit they be saying about Shakur. He do all the same shit. Probably do it better, to be honest. Like, or more exciting. He ain't as boring as Shakur.
But I think we're talking all this talk, and our boy, Kid Austin, goes in the ring and then he can't touch him. And then we're going to be like, oh, man, Kid Austin couldn't do nothing to Shakur, bro. And that's how it's going to feel again. Because you're not going to get what you want, bro.
They don't mean nothing to us no more. We seen people not be able to touch him. We waiting for this nigga to touch them back.
I hear you. Rap, do you think Tank got Dev as well before when Dev moved up to 140? Man, Tank had the opportunity to fight who he wants, bro. Let's not cap. We didn't let O'Shaquie get cheated. We didn't let O'Shaquie get cheated. How did Shakur get cheated, bro? Somebody tell me that.
What you talking about?
I don't know. He said we didn't let O'Shaquie get cheated.
Sit here act. I know he ain't trying to act like everybody be fawning over O'Shaquie Foster skills. No, y'all only do that overboard shit for Shakur, man. There's other boxers out there that are more exciting and show more skills in the ring than Shakur with the same type of style. Devin Haney, to be honest, like Devin Haney's done 2 times the shit Shakur's done in the sport. Compare their resumes. Like, I mean, Devin Haney can put on some snooze fest sometimes, but shit. Like, at least fighting tough competition doing it.
I would have said at least like Keyshawn, Foster, and Davis look pretty good. So that is weird. Now that you mentioned it, why people don't pick up on them like that or want to support them.
You see what I'm saying? It's double standard, bro. They only like Shakur because he's talking shit about other fighters they don't like. Otherwise, none of these motherfuckers really like Shakur. Don't wanna. Who's waiting to see him not
But I
Like,
just want to let you guys know this from looking outside, looking in, even in England. Shakur is the chosen one in America. And when I say the chosen one, he's the one who's been given the hand from Andre Ward. Andre Ward gave him the blessings first. And then came Terence Crawford, said, nah, he's my boy. He's that guy. Then came even Mayweather, said, nah, he's all right. He's going to do something. So Shakur has been the chosen one as the American to be the guy. Now, as the chosen one, has he lived up to the standards? I don't think so. He definitely ain't lived up to the standards in performance. But he's unbeaten, and he's one of the only ones apart from Tank. And Tank's the older guy, right? But Shakur has been chosen by all the top boys in America, bro. He's been stamped and approved. What you got to say about that? Because those are the American top OGs that have backed him up.
well, them same OGs be telling him his performances are trash too. But somehow his fans still argue with us like we just don't know shit about boxing. We don't respect the sweet science. Terence Crawford and Andre Ward will sit there and tell him, man, you ain't do this, you ain't do that. But when we say it, we just haters and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up with you niggas, man? I don't fuck with Shakur fans.
Yeah, so what you're saying, Shakur fans are overcooking it, saying, yeah, man, that's exactly what boxing should be. It should be what Shakur is doing.
Exactly. They trying to act like he's an example of picture perfect boxing. Meanwhile, you got all these experienced boxers in the back telling him he's doing it wrong. You got his coach saying, you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody booing him. Like, come on, bro. All the signs point to him not doing the shit right in the ring. But these motherfuckers swear up and down he's 10 out of 10. He's perfect, picture perfect. He ain't doing nothing wrong. It's perfect technical boxing, sweet sign. I just don't know shit about boxing.
I mean, it just depends on it, bro. Fight how you fight. Fight him if you fight. The problem here is, though, at the end of the day, Shakur Stevenson might not give you the offense. But who do you blame? Do you blame Shakur or do you not blame the opponent who can't make Shakur fight out of comfort zone and give you more out of Shakur? Do we not blame any opponents that can actually push this guy? So are we just gonna say, oh well, this guy's not that, he don't give us good fights and he don't throw many punches. But do we not blame all the other opponents that are gonna go in the ring with him?
No, because if he was so skilled, he could just get in there and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he's skilled as people telling me he is, then he wouldn't have to win that same way every time. That's all I'm saying. Like, why should I expect his opponent to employ the same style and try to win against him? Like, that would be stupid, right? Why should everybody just try to brawl with Shakur when they know it don't work against him? That's
So
why
in the
when
perfect world, who would you put in Shakur to beat Shakur Stevenson, man?
box, instead of like going balls to the wall and taking all these risks like everybody else, then that's what it made the most boring fight of all time. That's how negative he is.
You see, the problem here is, though, yeah, if you give him better opponents, it won't be the same for him. You make him fight Tank, Tank will make him fight. You make him fight Lomachenko in Lomachenko's prime. Lomachenko would make this guy fight. He ain't getting away with that shit with Lomachenko. So I think it just comes to the opponents that will make a better fight with Shakur. Shakur can't get away with this with fighters as he steps up.
Yeah, I also wish that the rules were at least implemented too. That's also why Shakur's getting away with like the way he fights, because he's essentially winning fights that he shouldn't on the cards. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if there is a bias. I don't know if there's like people being bought. I don't know what the fuck it is. But if the referees, for example, or the judges, if they weren't giving him the benefit of the doubt when it comes to a lot of his performances, we wouldn't hear shit about Shakur. So that's another thing that's the people, who I blame. I blame the people like the judges, the enforcement of the laws, and I also blame sometimes the fighters. Like I said, I don't think some fighters aren't necessarily scared. It's just that they're not going for it. they're overthinking like him. I think they're more worried about him moving away and them feeling embarrassed. Like I think that's an aspect to as to why they.
But then you got to
They
respect this
freeze.
young 22-year-old who's even Oscar De La Hoya says, I don't think my boy's ready for Shakur. But he's taking the opportunity to fight a guy who is got these problems and skills, who don't make fighters look good or himself in a fight. So Kid Austin must be thinking, what's he going to do different, bro? But you got to respect it that he's going to try.
Yeah. Yeah, at least he's gonna try to make him. Like I said, I think I've always thought Shakur was beatable. It's just a matter of catching this kid and maybe throwing like 5 or 6 different offensive strings. Making him duck, making him flinch, or making him move a certain way, pivoting. Stepping into him. He's there to be beat. I think he's the weaker out of all the talent that they talk about and all the talents that have like a big fan base. I think he's the most beatable one. It's just that it's difficult for him to. It's difficult for a lot of people to catch him, but like I said, I think that's what's going on. A lot of it is just they're too afraid to
And some of it is also that Shakur's not willing to take any risk to make a better opportunity for himself in a fight. Shakur's
Nah,
not willing to take those chances to give other people chances. He's willing to just be comfortable to just touch, move.
yeah, he doesn't have to. Yeah, because like as I said, he knows he can win the fight just based on that. Because there's I don't know what's going on with that, but the judges happen to like okay, they give him the benefit of the doubt. That's just the way the sport is going right now. That's always been the case with a lot of these guys like Shakur. The A side bullshit. I never liked it when they gave it like even with Canelo, like even when Canelo fought Bivol, that fucking card that I think it was like what 116, 112, they were giving it to Canelo. That motherfucker man should be fucking fired on the spot. That shit is atrocious. What type of shit is that? Some guy Bivol literally beat Canelo 10-2, and some motherfucker gave Canelo fucking what 8-4. Like how the fuck does that even happen? That was a 10-2 fight. He got fucking washed. But to the point, the A side bullshit is stupid.
Yeah, Canelo always got that one judge he pay under the table, like just in case.
Yeah.
Remember that one judge like made the Floyd fight a draw or some shit.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. There's that guy too.
But yo, it was been a great live today, bro. We had a great live, and hope to catch you guys on the next live, bros.
All right, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, guys. And catch you guys on the next one. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we got some fights coming up. And don't forget about Riyadh season, the big card, where Kid Austin and Shakur Stevenson are in that card, with Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker, the undisputed rematch versus Arthur Beterbiev and Dimitri Bivol. We got big cards coming up, bro. But you guys have a great one. It's been a great live. And don't forget, before I go, these were the PBC cookies from Javante Tank Davis that I was sent, that I am the exclusive guy that even found you the brand that was sent to me by channels that people turned up in that PBC event. So this is it, bro. These are the cookies that were given by Javante Tank Davis. And on that note, peace out.